I'm Lysander Zenora. On behalf of Beyond the Summit, I welcome you to this best of 3. It's a Singaporean rejects versus the Gigabyte Mineski boys, SG versus PH. And if you are from Southeast Asia or you're just looking in, well, let me tell you, this is usually one of the biggest matchups because of the two nations, Dota rivalry for one another. But I think this game is ought to be good. Unfortunately, we will not have HYHY. This match will have the four Singaporean rejects. The lineup on Liquipedia is apparently inaccurate. I spoke to Ysera before the match began, and Freedom, Chibix, Palosan, and Ysera, they are four. They need just one more to fill up their team, so they always have to play with standard, which is kind of weird. But that is going to be the case for them. They have a Cheese as their stand-in of choice today. We'll see how he does fare against the Mineski lineup. Mineski have been very, very good in the past few games, and no, very impressive. Now we'll see if the SG Rejects, arguably one of the better teams in this entire group, can take a game from them. They did lose. They did beat TNC 2-1 in a nail-biter series yesterday, so that one drop in the game could show a sign of weakness for them. So we'll see. Darkseer will be the first pick for Mineski, and we have Tusker as the follow-up here for SG Rejects, or rather the other way around. Tusker first into Darkseer, and Darkseer does have a lot of really interesting applications, most notably a support Naga that we saw TNC run yesterday. It did not win eventually, but it did do a lot of early game damage with that Naga, so it's pretty cool. Iron Shell the Naga and just Riptide and run next to each other. I think it was a really awesome combo. But for now, we'll just look at that Tusker synergy that'll be coming up from SG Rejects. Always a good hero to pick up to start up the draft. It's similar to how Earthshaker works as well. You just pick it up because it's so good. And well, there's not much drawback to it apart from the clumping up with teammates. But usually Tusker goes in with just one or two of his guys, and now we have Ember Spirit being picked up, and of course,
they will learn balance.
It is interesting here, to say the least. Very strong in most stages of the game, except in that early stage where they are well, he's still trying to get up his skill points. He has piss poor stats and being a melee hero in the lane. So usually you try and pick a hero that can punish him, but looks like SG Rejects are going for the IO once again. Yesterday we saw HY play that Tiny, and it ended it was really close, but in the end it resulted in an SG Rejects win. It was a very well played game by Tiny himself, and I think HY just performed extremely well yesterday. So overall, we'll see how things pan out. As SG Rejects, they're going to that third ban. They ban out Dazzle and Winter Wyvern. Those two heroes are really annoying if you are trying to kill someone, because they just love saving people. So we'll see what SG Rejects do. What do they pair up with this Dazzle? What do they pair up with this Wyvern? Is it going to be Chaos Knight like they did the other day? Or is it going to be Tiny? Or maybe something new like a Sven? I honestly feel like a Chaos Knight could work. Disruptor. So yeah, Disruptor is really strong against a Wisp, and a Respect ban over here to the Nyx Assassin. Ysera's Nyx Assassin does have a lot of spidey senses. Did do some really sick blind impales yesterday. And the fourth ban here ought to be a support as well from SG Rejects. Probably don't want to see things like probably don't want to see things like, what's that here? Earthshaker is a good ban here. Yeah, definitely gonna be a good ban. But they ban out Silencer. Alright, so Silencer is really strong against a Wisp follow-up as well. Anything that can preemptively shut down your Wisp entry is always gonna be a threat. So they're gonna ban out that Silencer to prevent any of the shenanigans from happening. And Mineski will very, very cleverly remove out the Tiny. So they'll have to deal with no Tiny this game. They'll respond with the Witch Doctor, which is also good against a Wisp lineup because of how the cask will just interrupt the aggression they are looking to do. And it does look to be like they might go something cool like a Storm Spirit because of the Silencer Disruptor bans, but it might not be the case here. They could still try and save it for a later time in the draft.
10 seconds remaining.
And I feel like my Dota sounds are really soft. But for now, we'll just leave it at this. We'll let you guys see and tell me how it is actually going. And the SG rejects, they're taking some time, a minute more, to look into this draft. What will it be? Probably going to pick up their... Well, they either go for that second support, or they reveal their mid hero now. If they reveal the mid hero now, Shadow Fiend, maybe? I think a Shadow Fiend, or even the Dragon Knight. I like the Dragon Knight pick from Signature Trust just yesterday. I think the DK pick is a very solid pick to grab up. It's very strong in the lane, has potential to push towers, has the wave push, and also the log stun that can synergize very well with any follow-ups. And there you go, the Storm Spread. Called it. Storm Spread gonna be going with the IO here, and an immediate Night Stalker response coming out from Mineski. So Night Stalker is a big threat to Storm Spread, make no mistake about it. And this NS support has been very effective. Lumi was all but praising it. He's been praising the Night Stalker, and well, he's a big fan of the support Night Stalker, and it has shown some results. Even the offlane Night Stalker has shown some great results. The Night Stalker just so brutal in that nighttime phase, and now with that regeneration that he's got as a buff, a lot more players are picking him.
Reserve time.
Well, we'll see what the fourth pick here for SG Rejects is. Do we go for defensive support, or is it something else to set up the fun? I would normally say Zeus, but Ember Spirit is rather resistant to it. So now we probably look into a slow, something to lock down the Night Stalker. Venomancer comes to mind. Viper. Troll Warlord. Okay. Global support for the Storm Spirit. So global support for the Storm Spirit. You zip on in and you turn on that Battle Trance. Allow that Storm Spirit to just strafe down whoever is pinning and do extra damage to it. I kind of like it. It's a very aggressive lineup. Troll Warlord, after his nerfs, might not be as powerful as he used to be, but it has potential for late game retting as well, to take down towers, split pushing. He has a lot of potential in that, but I still would like to see SG Rejects pick up something to kite this Night Stalker with, something like a Viper, something like a Venomancer, just some crazy slow to deal with him. And right now, we'll just see. That's a Bristleback Band. Okay, that is also really good against an NS. You just lock him down. Maybe a Doombringer here might not be too bad, honestly. A Tusker IO support duo and then a Doombringer might not be too greedy, and honestly, especially since Mineski seem to have locked themselves into a Ember core, a Doombringer here could really turn the tide of battle. So who gets the pick first? Mineski do get the pick first, so SG Rejects can get their draft around. Oh, okay, speak of the Doom, they ban it instead. They're fearing the Mineski pickup, and I think that is actually very possible. And now with the Wind Ranger being picked up, they definitely need a slow Wind Ranger Night Stalker. Great heroes on their own. Really heavily counted, honestly, by slows. I feel like one of those good heroes to use would be PA, but now there's not much space for a PA, is there? And some poisonous slow like a Viper or Veno could come into mind. If you want to go a little bit more old school, your Shadow Demon, but I feel like Shadow Demon might not cut it in this game. So we'll have to see how it is going to be, but it will most likely be a slow. Most likely. Whoa, okay, we're just gonna burst them down and take them out of the fight. Necrophos has been buffed significantly in his early stages. Death Pulse from 75 to 125 damage at level 1. It now becomes a very substantial nuke / heal in level 1. Necros Ancients is no longer possible, so there will be no jungling going on here. It might actually be a support Necrophos. I would not be surprised. It might be a core Necrophos and we go a jungle troll. I'm not sure if that's doable, but it will most likely be a offlane Necrophos at the rate things are going. And I'm excited to see how this offlane Necrophos would work out for them, because it is a very interesting lineup to be picking Necrophos, because you do need some I feel like you need some kind of slow to deal with NS, but we'll have to rely on Tuska's Sigil and the Storm Pulls to kite them around. But Necrophos will be useful in this stage again, where you can just shut down the Ember with the Reaper's Scythe. If you get even one kill with the scythe early on is just such a crippling thing because of that 30 seconds extra death timer. It's super powerful. But Mineski will just have to work around it. Glimmer Cape will most likely be number 1 on the agenda. The good thing about picking Necrophos into this is there is very little opportunity for heroes of Mineski to farm up towards a Glimmer Cape and not mess up their normal item progression. Normally, you don't see NS picking up Glimmer Cape because of the mana cost, of course, and it doesn't just really doesn't suit the hero. Cuckoo would prefer to go his damage items. Casil's the only one that could look towards a Glimmer Cape, but it will slow down his Aghanim's. So I kind of like the Necrophos pick to that extent, but Pelosan didn't go boots first, so he's going to be treading a fine wire here, but never mind. Bomberman's coming with him, so it's going to be a interesting Necrophos IO lane. There will be some cool synergy going on with the heals on both sides, making him very tanky. Could be an experimental thing. After all, it is a BO3, and for you guys giving shit to SGR about their stand-in situation, the lineup on Wikipedia is not accurate. I spoke to Ysera, their mid player, and he told me that apart from Cheese, who is the Tusker, all of the other players are stable members on their team. So SGR are just 4+1 at this moment. And we're going to go through the teams very quickly. Alright, G. So Raging Potato, going to be playing the Ember Spirit. He has been pretty good so far. Darkseer Rayor, on that Darkseer, Jesse Vash, support Night Stalker. We have Cuckoo playing that Wind Ranger, and Casil going to be playing that Witch Doctor. And on the side of the dial, we have the Singaporean Rejects Bomberman, also known as X-Freedom. On that Io, Pelosan. On the Necrophos, we have Ysera, Stormspread, Chivix on the Troll Warlord, and last but not least, Cheese, the stand-in on that support Tusker. Very raw here on this guy, and we do have some DCs in this mode right now. So we're gonna see what happens here. The Courier is now going to be sending back something to the fountain, but Wind Ranger reconnects, and hopefully we do get to see something out of this Necrophos pick. I like to see unorthodox picks. If you guys have been with me since the start, I love cheering for underdogs as well as the guys that pick up some city strats. So that the other day, First Departure drafted a Medusa, and it was very fun to watch. Alright. Open mic. There we go. Open mic threshold. Maybe I should lower the threshold, isn't it? Lower threshold? Does that make it better? I think it does. Hello. Hey, it works! I think it works now. Dota TV, welcome! You missed the draft, but now I think I will actually get this, yeah, I will get this bit. Oh no, Chibik solved himself! What? He solved himself. Well, sad game is sad. Ice Frog and that change, really silly. But now they're gonna run in for Ember Spirit. They're gonna chase him out of this rune, and yeah, looks like he'll just be taking taps to the face. Oh, they chain him down. Oh, mistakes! No, get the bounty rune. No, they lose the bounty rune. But this could be first blood because he wasted his time. He's gonna get first blooded. Roshan, is Roshan gonna bail him out? Oh, getting out of there, Ember Spirit. Very well done. We'll survive that, and well, first blood mitigated. He loses his life to Roshan. He gets the bounty rune though. That's half a level immediately secured. So now we're gonna go into the game proper, as we see Ysera dropping the first remnant here onto Cuckoo's Wind Ranger while playing very aggressive here, noticing the lack of regen and having a salve there, looking to trade very aggressively against the Wind Ranger. And look at this, Tether, Necrophos, very cool stuff. And oh, more pauses coming in. So let me just get you guys lags. Alright, yeah, just to let you guys know that the Dota TV has been fixed. I think most of you guys should be able to hear me now. Woohoo! But Potato is going to suffer here in this offlane. And I like this Ring of Protection early on. It gives him 5 armor to work around with. And with Sadis, it could really benefit this Necrophos a lot. Sadis has been buffed as well. The health regen now gives you a substantial amount, I think. For you guys wondering, Cheese is Ysera's friend. So, Cheese is Ysera's friend. For you guys asking, that will be one more time I'm saying it, because some of you guys might have just joined us. How are we looking in terms of last hits here? We have 3-2 compared to the 2-0. Ysera getting crushed. Forced to fly out the south here because that early game rotation. The Night Stalker looking to roam in on this Storm Spirit. He's pushing past the jungle here, and now he's going to come in. Immediate spot out here from Ysera. He will see it coming his way, I believe. Yes, he will see this Night Stalker. It looks like an illusion to him, but he's not going to take any chances, and he will now back off. With Structor, on the other hand, because of the lack of burst damage on the Ember Spirit, I don't think he can actually look to force any issues here with the Necro and Wisp lane. So I like to see the Necro get a boots, and then he can start really pressuring this. Yeah, he'll start pressuring this Ember Spirit. Getting a point in Heartstopper might not be a bad idea as well. The Sadist will start tipping him up now, and Casil gonna find Bomberman, will steal that bounty rune, so snatches up the gold, and now Cheese in trouble here. The invisibility will come out, the surge on in, and they'll go for the body block. Yep, going for the invisible body block. The Void comes in, and that could be first blood. The Wind Ranger looking for this power shot. The snowball will come, but that is definitely gonna be first blood, even letting the Wind Ranger steal it. First blood goes to Night Stalker, and very well done there. Good gank, and Cheese push stand in now. Gonna get caught out. Ysera getting caught for now. He's going to play it out, play it cool, and slow the Wind Ranger. Will he be able to run in front though? Is the question. He gets a slow, one more right click. Does he get one more? Yep, he gets it. Double hits will actually get that kill. The tether speed is going to be enough. The 3-2-4 compared to the boostless Wind Ranger. Gonna catch herself out. That's what happens when a Wind Ranger doesn't like to go wear shoes to the battle. 400 gold swing as we get a mid kill for a support first blood, which I honestly think benefits Ryo a lot because that's his soul ring right off the bat. Jesse Vash is going to stack jungle camps for the Darks here. Nicely done. Unfortunately, he missed. So, badly done, I guess. But Bomberman's going to see this and see, okay, nothing out of the ordinary here. Back to business as usual. Jesse Vash going to run in there, try and bully Chibix out of the lane. Speaking of bullying, we have Necrophos. Swank beard, I must say. And I like how denies are no longer counted on the kill board. So it's 1 for 1, even though Ember Spirit did die to Roshan. They no longer counted that way. Jesse Bosch now going to get slowed down. There could be shots. There could be shots. Jesse Bosch, you are in a lot of trouble. This is a hard place, and it's the revenge here for the Tusker. He even gets the last hit as well. Revenge is dish best served cold, as he says, and serves him in Igloo. Cuckoo? He's got 100 gold. He's going to run up to the top rune. Will he get it though? The Tether squad is coming in. The power shot will miss. As Cuckoo is going to secure this 4-minute rune for himself. So Cuckoo will find himself a DD, which is excellent for him. Ysera will find himself a bounty rune, so extra gold. Casil in trouble if there was a Wisp. There was no Wisp here, so there's going to be TP support for Night Stalker. They want to gank the heck out of this Necrolite. And he has to play very careful. He does get a Sadist charge, so mana will be pleasant here. Raging Potato pushing forward. Night Stalker going to run to the side, and it might dive in. And I think he sees his aggressive push. Pelosin doesn't have TP on the Wisp. No TPs on the Wisp. They could find trouble here, but Pelosin does have 2 points in this in the heal. It's only a level 1 Void, and it's a 2-point heal. So diving the tower here might not be a good idea. Chibix in a lot of trouble, waiting for that surge. The ball comes in, immediately traps him in with the shards as well. Well, they get him. They slow him down. The shots, not enough mana for the shots. They could be running the long way around, but Chibix pretty fast on that troll. The double Iron Shell is going to do some damage though, but no, not going to be enough damage. The shots come in. Are there going to be enough for the shots? Yes, they will. They'll block him off. And now Troll comes in. He turns around to shoot a creep. Oh no. Try not to feed. But meanwhile, middle lane, Ysera Storm gets picked off. The same for the Io for that double damage rune. Very well done. Even without the focus fire, must have been a very good shackle. The Night Stalker will fall as a result to the tower, but that's all it is. The Wind Ranger gets a 2-pick on this middle lane, and it's already advantage Mineski, I would say. The goal going back into their court. Pelosin now going to get bottled up, going to be pretty happy about things. He's now level 5, waiting for that magical level 6 to shut someone down in hell for an extra 30 seconds. Jesse Vash, Iron Shell up. This is early threats for him. Could be a Midas, we saw the other day from another Night Stalker player, but for now it should just be threats. Casil, gonna be up front there, farming against his Witch Doctor. Jesse Vash gonna be running in once again, looking for the Bomberman. Oh, we chaining up. There's Ember Spirit getting caught out. He does not have ultimate. Balls to his face. He gets a bounty rune. That's gonna be that. Do they go for Casil though? I think they go. Tether slow is gonna catch them. Necrophos doesn't have enough just yet. Ysera is level 6. Here comes the Centaur, looking to join in on the festivities for once. Storm Spirit is now going to get 2 kills out of that. 2, 1, and 2. Doesn't get the double kills count though. So it'll be Ember Spirit going down to Ayo. Alright, so that's why there was no double kill. So Ayo getting that double kill. That single kill, and now the haste rune for the Night Stalker. No silence on him, so the troll could still toss out the axes and really ruin their day. But there's a double Iron Shell pushing in right now, so the dive could actually come out. Chibik's gonna get slowed up. And nope, not gonna happen, as the Iron Shell creeps do go to the tower instead. So there's all your damage going off. And so far, Pelosin still waiting for that level 6. He does not go for Reaper's Scythe, so not seeing an opening for any kills just yet. Will suggest that he goes for Jesse Vash getting caught out. Iron Shell. Chivix not gonna push for this. Night Stalker, very tanky bugger there, even with minimal levels. Raging Potato now with his ultimate is gonna look to punish this Pelosin out of positioning. And there we go. Casil gonna get casted up. He's gotta go to the catapult and goes back to him. Oh boy, the unluckiness of it all. Oh, they get the stick charge. Never mind. Here comes the Storm Spirit. He doesn't have enough mana though. The TP is not gonna be enough. And that double cask was very unfortunate. The catapult betraying him. And that's a buff to Witch Doctor, huh guys? Rayor gonna take an axe to the face. Jesse Vash coming in once again. He does have Void ready. 90 mana on this Void. Very strong stuff. Bomberman. Want to play a bit more careful here. The Storm Spirit is still around. The power shot is going to miss. It will get a few creeps on the tag here. But this tower about to go down here. SGR playing on the back foot in this early game. 38 last hits for the troll player though. Jesse Fosh going to cut this entire creep wave, and Chibik's now going to get voided up. But the daytime rises, and Cuckoo going to make his way up top. Whereas the Night Stalker will not be able to punish him with his okay, never mind, they're going in. The shackle will land. It will be a blinding, well, it will be a blinding time, but not enough. As the Tusker comes in, he'll try and go for Ryo, maybe go for Jesse Vash instead. Yeah, Necrophos could lock him down, but no ultimate, so the ball will come in. They'll just get a simple kill on this Necrophos. The ice shots will guarantee it. They're going for more. Ysera does have his ultimate, so it could zip on in, but only has that one rank and pull, so it doesn't even want to try. Jesse Vash gonna be the only collateral here. They'll get so 400 gold going their way, and the gold graph 1,000 in favor of the Pinoy squad. Ember Spirit still farming low nicely, although he is 0-2, so not as nice as you would hope. He does have the maximum, has the highest last hits now in this game. And meanwhile, Chibix, he has the Phase Boots, he has the Basilius. Oh, Sarah mid lane gank. Ysera gonna initiated one, but he will survive, and the heal will come in. He will clear up the wave. And I hear the troll going on in. He's gonna try and man fight Raging Potato, but Raging Potato once more, he feels the blood in the water. Will he get the chains? Yes, he will. Chipix feeding there. And there's no there's no more spirit coming in. So Potato gonna get caught out, but the cast could cost them, but never mind. They find Casil. They could go for more bottle up. Bottle up. Nope, the casts are still gonna be shutting him down, but the bottle comes in, and there is your Tusker locking Casil in. The Doctor forced to make a house call at the tower. Will find him. The tower will take that shot as well. 60. Eight. 6-2-8 for the troll, feeding his life for the Ember and the Witch Doctor. Ember getting one kill, picking up threads, but getting his third death on the board. Let's take a look at net worth. 4,001. For that Wind Ranger already skyrocketing to a great start here. We Sarah threads, but long runs are greedy built for storms, but Orchid could be used to shut down this. But getting his 3rd death on the board. Let's take a look at net worth. In the eyes, and 33 seconds on the sidelines. Hasn't used his ultimate once, and I feel like this is all opportunities wasted. And Chivik already skyrocketing to a great neutral stack. And he'll find himself some extra gold. Cuckoo will find him. The shackle shot will come. The focus fire as well. Power shot, easy pickings. Cuckoo is dominating right now. 4.4k on that gold graph in Ysera. Gonna pop that regen rune, so that's gonna be bonus for him. Tusker loses his life on the bottom lane, just dying left, right, center. 9-8 now is the kill score, and the gold graph, XP graph just gonna continue crawling up, up, up. What's up, Storm? Yep, he's still zipping. He's still keeping that mana full, and the surge gonna be surging away. Good Iron Shot the creep wave, and Ysera will find it. 3 ranks in pool. Wow. Ysera really looking for that lockdown, only going for 1 rank in the static remnant. Well, normally you would see most Storm players go for 2, but I can agree with his need for more pull this time. Although the mana cost does go up. It's a very inefficient scaling skill, but you pick whatever comes. And Focus Fire will come out on this tier 1 tower, so that's going to be 1 for 1 in terms of towers. Chivix will get that last hit, so Troll. We'll see what he goes towards. I think a Necrophos with the right stuff could really shut down a game if he gets it right. And the relocate coming in, they could actually look to shut down someone now. Jesse Vash could be the point of a Necro pull, but no, not going to be the case. They will get Jesse Vash, or will they get Jesse Vash? There's the urn. There's an urn. There's an urn. He takes. He will fall. So Bomberman on a killing spree. Freedom. Getting a killing spree for himself. Very happy about that. Necrophos nowhere to be found, and the Reaper's Scythe not spent. Power shot will land, and that's gonna be that. No follow-up kill. I was really hoping Pelosin would actually get a Reaper's Scythe from someone. Just put him down for 30 extra seconds is a big deal in the early game. Ryor. Right, so back to farming. Chivix will go. He's sitting at 3,000 gold, very far behind on this Troll Warlord. You can see that gold plateauing a little bit because of that dive, and Pelosin will get himself some extra farm here. The Sadist charges will tip him right back up, and Ryor nearly has that mechanism. Only 900 to gold, and after that it's just Guardian Greaves for him and smooth sailing as the Iron Shell just continuously gets him extra farm. Necrophos will be the target for contest here, as the Darkseer wants it bad. Bomberman, Freedom. Oh, Shadowblade. Oh, it's a Shadowblade Wind Ranger. Chip is gonna feed again. The Void will get him, and the relocate out. Will he get out in time? No! Relocate takes too damn long. And Freedom will come back, and they might use this as a bait. Tisera lying in the wings. He is ready for this. Darkseer, we're coming back in. Wisp, wisp, wisp. Okay, we're going back in, and he will get shackled right away by the Storm Spirit. We'll get it. They'll pull the backlines at Ryo, getting caught out, but this is not a good idea. Or will it? There's the Reaper Scythe. 30 seconds for you, good sir. But Kasil dropping that ultimate is so painful. Pelosin gets that hit, but he'll heal up. Cuckoo out of mana, but the Void comes in. Pelosin getting slowed down as well. The Shackle shot will land again. The Shackle this time not going to be enough. The heal's not going to be enough. Pelosin, the only one left. The Storm Spirit gonna go down. Cuckoo dropping low. He tries to stick charge through all this. Oh, but no, the power shot. Cuckoo with the monster kill double for him. At 1300 now. Yeah, it's looking really good here for Mineski. They lose their Darkseer for 41 seconds. Sleep on that. But they lose Necro, they lose their Storm Spirit, they lose their Wisp, and they lose their Troll, who is both, has just revived. Going for a Mask of Death. Troll is just such an easy hero to pick off. And, well, so far the Shackle shots have been on point. Wind Ranger, got to go for the Shadowblade again. Probably get that free pick off. Bomberman will not be able to deal with this. Okay, he gets spotted out and immediately gonna back off. So no more shenanigans for him. The Sentry Wards will be purchased up here by the Wisp, and well, it's kind of a big deal because he has to spend money on something that well, he doesn't have much of. And Cheese managing to get himself some arcanes, and the Observer Ward. Oh, I think the Observer Ward scouted a Witch Doctor going in, so they'll get this free kill. Yeah, Ysera's gonna find him. Hello. Casil. He does have his ultimate, but that's gonna be that. Yep, the Axis will find him, and Chibix will get that kill. So Sentry Ward gonna be plopped down here, looking for observers, but they just want to see if there's a Windrunner that'll be coming in to get that. And now we have a 7,300 gold lead for that Wind Ranger. She's got that 7.3k net worth, whereas the second run-up's only at 4.8k. So that's a huge gap they're looking at. 13 to 12 now, 15 minutes in. The Hastern will be found here by Amber Spirit. He nearly has the Battle Fury 15 minutes in. This is not looking good at all. And he's doing the shimmy. Shimmy. Troll will actually go beat on this on the tier 1 tower. They have the sigil just checking the sidelines there in case there are any Night Stalkers, and pushing very aggressively against the Night Stalker might be slightly too risky, but they know that Jesse Vosh is not anywhere in the vicinity, so they'll try and pull their efforts, get themselves in tier 1. And the double damage for the Night Stalker. He does have the darkness, and it is going to be Midas, so playing the greed build here. Singapore rejects, they're going for one more, then they're not done. They have battle trance. There is another glyph though, so they might actually just go, yep, they're going for the battle trance once again. The glyph could be popped, but they're gonna just bash away at this tower, wailing away. Pelosin does have the mechanism now, so he can actually buff himself up a lot. Shadowblade going in, Cuckoo. They know what's up. Is there gonna be a sentry ward? That's the question. They do have a sentry ward, so if they want to try anything funky, the Wind Ranger will have to be very careful. He goes for the Iron Shell. He goes in. Oh, Shackle shot. Pelosin getting caught out there. But the Storm Spray comes in. Pelosin getting caught out. He has a mechanism. It could be dangerous for him. He max up. He gets voided down. Too much burst. And Ysera has burnt all his mana away. And this will be that. Cuckoo coming in. He has a Shackle shot once again. Don't go to the trees. Not the right way. HY. Your ways are old and cold. Godlike here for the Wind Ranger. Could be another one for him as Chibix. Gonna get chopped up. He's gonna find a Night Stalker. Surged on in. That's a holy shit for the Wind Ranger. 10, 1, and 3. 17 kills on this Mineski lineup. Looking good is Cuckoo. And Storm Spread, the only one to bail out of there in time. Another aggressive play gone wrong here from Singaporean rejects. And they are just crumbling. Ryor. Mechanisms complete for him. Does he have the Guardian Greaves? No, he does not. He spent a lot of time in the well, the previous fight. But, yeah. Well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Wind Ranger getting fat early is not what you want. 3,000 gold already, and this Academ Scepter could come online very, very fast. Troll spending more time in the well. He has been dying quite a fair bit. I think Chibix is more suited on a role that is mobile. You know, he's more of those mobile players. Plays Queen, plays Wind Ranger really well, and that's a result. They are very aggressive in their posturing because of their escape abilities at hand. But these kind of things can translate to fragile heroes like a Troll, and it just doesn't work out for them. It's the same reason why players like Havos are so good on heroes like Weaver, but not other heroes, you know, something like that. But now, Raging Potato doing the shimmy once again. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Never refuse gold.
Well, Ysera finds himself in the Vis Rune. They're gonna relocate over to Casil. Will they bring the Necrophos in? No, it's just the Wisp. The Ember Spirit is here. He goes for the shimmy. He chased them both down. It could be them dying instead. Wisp dies, and now Ysera has to be the one that TPs out. A fight gone wrong as the Bracer Power Treads does get plopped. And this game is looking worse and worse. They are going Bloodstone first and the Storm Spirit. They're going for the Greed build. And honestly, I feel like that's the right play because they're so far behind. They can't afford to have the Storm Spirit go for something so aggressive and leave him open for ganks. And I feel like the Orchid at this point might not do enough damage to help them. And honestly, SGR can take the fight late game with a Necrophos. I feel that it is possible, although the way things are going, Casil is going to afford a Glimmer Cape very shortly, so any kind of Reaper Scythe plays might just bounce back at them. And Jesse Vash, building towards that early Academ, finds himself in Observer Ward. It's on his tail end, 33 seconds of life left, but nothing much else lost there for the Dire. And Raging Potato once again going in for the chops. He does have his Battle Theory. It is completed. The Academ Scepter for Cuckoo. After that Shadow Blade, this is a huge game for a Wind Ranger. And now the Darkness is deployed. He is getting caught out. This Night Stalker gonna get ganked in the face. And will he go down? Yes, he will. The axe will be buried deep in his back. and he'll die. So Darkseer got to DP up top, so will the Wind Ranger. The thing is, this game is not over yet. I wouldn't say it's hugely Mineski's favorite either, because Wind Ranger is still rather squishy, and a good old gank here with a lot of the Reaper Scythe, especially with the Reaper Scythe, could really shut her down, and a big kill over to SGR could really swing the tides of battle very quickly, especially since not a lot of map control has been lost yet. They have all their tier 2 standing, so the game is still very much possible for them. Did someone buy a Blink Dagger? It is going to be Ember Spirit, so he's going to try and play that cut in, cut out kind of style of play. But it can get dangerous, but it is also the, I would say, the safe way? I'm not even sure safe is the right word. It does give him a lot of safety though. He can blink away at the first sign of danger, he can blink in to initiate, doesn't have to use his ultimate to initiate, so he will be able to zip out whenever possible. He just blinks in, gets the chains and stuff like that. It's always going to be one of the things to debate on. The Blink Dagger is 2,000 gold invested in. Similar to the BOTs, it gives you an advantage, but it's not a damage output advantage, so to speak. Pelosin trying to do Ancients on the Necro first. Very dank of you, my good sir. But the power shot will come, and I think he should back off. And Shibix getting up there, Yasha. I feel like he needs more health on that. After the Sanjin, Yasha probably needs to work towards a BKB. With all the shackles going in. It looks like Ysera will be deviating. He's gone for point booster and things like, okay, maybe we do need a silence. We need it to shut the Wind Ranger down. And Raging Potato. Oh, he's gonna zip on in. You'll get onto Raging Potato here. Gonna catch him out, and the Reaper Scythe as well. Good enough damage, and they will send him down 94 seconds. It's like he just bought out. Damn. This is a very brutal spell. And they get him, so that's a good kill. That's how they do the combo. But meanwhile, they're throwing away their lead here in the bottom lane, or maybe you're not. Cheese, he's able to run away. The mechanism will save them. It's only a 2-hero gank squad, and they will not be able to be They will not be successful here as the Pelosin Necrophos gets back into the fray. Wind Ranger has not yet found a kill with her new Aghanims, but I assume it should come in time. 60 seconds on this guy. This is still sitting in the fountain, twiddling his thumbs. And with that 60-second death, they could actually go for Roshan. They have a troll. Power shot will come. No Ember Spirit. Okay. Freedom. Gonna get stuck on the hill. Is that part of the plan? I feel like that isn't part of the plan. Pelosin gets caught. Oh, Wind Ranger. I mean, Jesse Flash. Oh, smoke into smoke. They saw that one. It was so obvious. Yes, Sarah. They're going to run into Cuckoo, but he's invisible. Do they have something? Yes, Sarah getting caught out by the shackle shot. Will they escape inside? The vacuum pulls them all in. Pelosin gets caught in there. Bomberman as well. The machine gun from the Witch Doctor. More than enough damage. And Jesse Flash, he sees blood in the water. That's a void. That's an easy cancel as well. Only one getting out of there is your Tuskai. Holy shitterinos. And we have Cuckoo getting that first blood. And now Ember Spirit comes in and says, alright, my Roshan. Instead. And well, there really isn't much to say for that one. That was just a horrendous fight. Not bringing detection.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
And now Roshan falls to the Radiant at 23 minutes, so we'll have our Aegis expire around 28:40. Alright. So just for my own reference, makes it easier for me. And Jesse Vash building up towards their Aghanims is very close, and after that it's map hack galore. It's gonna be very difficult. Storm will have to zip in from very far away to actually get a kill, and most of the time he will get caught. And Pelosin building towards that Aghanims. I think it's the right call. He really needs to tone down on the number of kills that he can get. And Cuckoo. I think the buff that, buff that Necro needs is kills from his Reaper Scythe remove Aegis. That would be cool. What a buff that would be though. No, Chibix has the Saint and Yasha, but it's not going to do much good against the Wind Ranger. I found that a really good hero against Wind Ranger is the PA, because of the dagger slow on her wind run, and the blur really works well against her focus fire. It's a really strong hero against Wind Ranger, I think. Troll, not so much. I think Troll fits a role where he can. I don't know. take towers down, but he's so easily burst down, it's not even funny. Well, Wind Ranger, does he build this into a Silver Edge is the question. Or does he go for MKB, Critical, Maelstrom, stuff like that? Pelosin, still far away from his Aghanims. Doesn't have it just yet. Looking at net worth, he's at 7,000 gold. A lot of that is in the mechanism. So he doesn't have that kind of farm just yet. Cuckoo. Still roaming around now. Prior, the Guardian Greaves, gonna be huge and help stopping any kind of aggression. Ysera nearly has that Orchid. He has been doing his best trying to stabilize as the storm spread, but now it's nighttime, and it's gonna be nighttime for quite a while. They see cheese. Oh, okay. The shots will slow things down, but Wind Ranger will just Wind Range the tower down. There we go.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, chain up forward. They will get that kill on the IO. Easy pickings for him. That's what the Blink Dagger is for. You just jump in there with huge burst, and especially with the damage, oh well, the viewing that the Night Stalker gives you. You just jump up there without any fear. You have the backup spirit. And the only real disable is a bash. This. The Reaper Scythe and the Punch. But usually you don't use a Reaper Scythe for lockdown, basic lockdown. And he's pretty tanky. With Aegis, with Ember Shield, he doesn't have to fear as much. And now that Wind Ranger has picked up a double damage, I kind of fear for the SG rejects. It's now 1 PM Dota time. It will be night in 5 hours, give or take. And I'm not sure if 5 hours constitutes the 2 minutes, but look at this tower melt. Now there's backdoor regen, but once the creeps get here, this tower will evaporate. Yep. Go back into it. Yep. Easy peasy. Look at that tower. Look at that tower. These arrows don't look like they do any damage, but they do. Yum. Troll. Troll, please. Cast. Back in. Back in. Okay, no, they don't go back in. One more. Chain him up. Easy. And he's gonna get out there. Maledict as well. They're gonna burn him down, but they're not gonna lose their hero here. Jesse Fosh. Jesse Fosh. Okay, where were those shots going? They're blocking off the creep wave. Roger, got that. But Daxia, Ryo, gonna get surged up here. Jesse Fosh will just beat out of there. No lockdowns. If Sarah doesn't have a pull, he does actually. He didn't go for it. And I feel like could have gotten the kill on Jesse Fosh, and it would have been a huge kill as well. Getting that nighttime, but now it's about to hit nighttime. 4 PM Dota time, ladies and gents. 4 PM Dota time for you guys just tuning in. You are watching Singaporean Rejects versus Mineski in a BO3. Singaporean Rejects fighting for an upper bracket slot. For the upper bracket slot, yeah, in the winner bracket, they will be facing. They will be facing the winner. They'll be facing Singapore right now. No, this is the winner final. So the winner goes into the grand finals already. Alright, yeah, winner goes into the grand finals. So this is a pretty important match. You're guaranteed second place with this victory. It's a BO3, and the finals will be BO5 if I'm not mistaken. And loser goes down into the lower bracket BO3. So there is quite a bit to be lost here. You don't want to go down and have to face someone so strong as the... Oh well. I would say TNC are pretty strong, and the other team's Space Creators are not bad as well, if they do pull ahead. But I would say always going to be comfortable sitting in that grand finals, watching your opponents. And well, Singaporean Rejects will do their best not to drop this game #1, but things are not looking hard for them as they have that beyond godlike Wind Ranger building towards a BKB. So she's going to be very hard to kill for SGR right now. And this troll really needs to get a lot done to be able to kill her. And Jesse Vash, they see him, they're going to zip for him. Are they going to zip for him? They don't even see him. He sees them. He's like, lol. And well, she's still smoked up. He has that Glimmer Cape to bail someone out, but how much good will that do once the Night Stalker gets a gem? He already has that, and a lot of that DPS is coming in as physical. And Wind Ranger will just Wind Range the tower down.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
So that's a tier 2 loss. Those are all the tier 2s there are for this team, and still no acronyms here for the Necrophos. He started off pretty well, and it all started with that Roshan deny on First Blood. That was very unfortunate. And Bomberman, Chivix going in for those bashes. And that's the thing with the Wisp lineup, you just go 5 men against Wisp, Darkseer, Night Stalker, Ember Spirit. They love 5 men, and even Witch Doctor, he loves 10 men in fact. Right Raging Potato, he's gonna blink forward, farm this wave up. He is going Lincoln Sphere, so this Necrophos' job is getting harder and harder as time progresses. And I mean, so far he has only gotten 2 kills with the Scythe. And it's not a lot of tempo lost here for Mineski. And they're sitting back, they don't have the Aegis anymore. They're just playing it cool and not risking anything. Don't want to throw their lead. We have a lot of heroes standing around doing nothing. But Chibix now gonna go to the top. Night Stalker gonna watch the map. He has the gem and he has the Aghanims, and Storm doesn't have the mana to jump that far. And they're gonna go high ground. Look at that vision. Just look at Radiant Vision right now. That's how much you can see on the enemy base. You can see this much. And he spots out Pelosin on his lane, and a Wind Ranger can just go in there with the Shackle Shot. No misses on that. But Pelosin might be a little bit too clear in. Okay. Gonna get hit there by that slow. He has to be very careful. Pelosin, the Crippling Fear will catch him. Let's just jump forward. They will go on to Cuckoo. This could be a big kill. Will they get that Necrophos ultimate in time? But Pelosin is stunned. And they will back off. So, okay, that forces out some stuff. The BKB is going to be used here. Cuckoo going back in there. The chains come out. Pelosin silence once again. He gets vacuumed in. He is still just sitting there. Shackle Shot. Why did the creep spawn now? Oh, but the ball to the side. Great save there from the Tusker. Will build their Pelosin Necrophos out of there. Mineski, are they going to commit? They have been very controlled as of late. Mineski of old used to throw a lot. But now, they are a new and changed team. Sarah has silence again. They are going to go for Cuckoo. Are they going to catch him? Is the question. They're going in. They chain up Pelosin. Pelosin gets caught. Sarah goes out. There's the tower going down. They're not even going to risk it. And I feel like the Ember Spirit just threw a Spirit in there. I'm not sure. Yeah, he threw a Spirit in there. It's kind of weird. Going in for the racks now. Focus fire. Going in. Cuckoo gets caught out. That could be the ultimate. Are they going to go for the ultimate? They go Reaper Scythe. They repel her down in time. Yes, they do. They end the Beyond God-like streak. It's a long kill, but it's not a Reaper Scythe kill. 60 seconds on the sidelines. Will they be able to get any more? Jesse Vash getting slowed down, going to slow down here, Pelosin. But a Witch Doctor ultimate is so big, Glimmer Cape. Gonna build them all out. The Troll gonna back off for now. The Gem though, the mechanism, keeping them up. Casil getting slowed down. Bomberman is gonna be the next one. Ember Spirit, he feels it. He's going in for 2. Pelosin, no heals left. Gonna get that pick off. Night Stalker going in. Casil out of mana. Gonna get zipped down. That's Ysera coming in. Oh, one more shot will do the job. Yes, he will. Will he get it? Oh, the heals, the mana. Oh, does he get it? Let's bring it back to full vision now. And the right click. There we go. Ysera getting that double kill. But now they're going to chase him. He's out of mana. He has the gem. He's recharging his mana with the Orchid. Vacuum him to the side. And he says, alright, Pink, dude, go to this way. Is there anything from this? There is a Blink Dagger. It's going to be very hard for Ysera to run away. Oh, he zips away. But no, the Darkseer is ready. He knows. He knows Ryor. Quick reflexes. They find him. And now Rex is in trouble. They're going in. And, well, Tusker as well as the Wisps are back. They could try and do something about this. Raging Potato gonna go shimmy, 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 shimmy. Rex is gone. Going in, rolling in, punching up in the sky. But how much can he do? Iron Shell, so painful. Locks in the Spirit. Will he get enough kill? Pokes him there. Prevents any kind of interaction there. Will he get the Blink Dagger stop? They will heal him up. He will jump forward. But, oh, the balls. Easy peasy. He gets himself out. Blink Dagger makes this hero so hard to catch. And we now have 1 Rex down for the Dire side, and Mineski pulling very far ahead here. Cuckoo feeling good about himself. Even though he did die in the last fight, it was a lot of spells thrown onto him, and in the end his team just proceeded to take racks and wipe the enemy team instead. 20,000 gold lead, and did any buybacks? Nope, no buybacks came out in the last fight, and we have Ember Spirit. He kept over 16,000 worth of net worth now. It's passing the Wind Ranger, but she's still 11-2, and that's pretty good for her. And the Darkseer sitting at that 13,000 net worth. The only one close is Troll. Chivix. He has that BKB and Sanjin Yasha. Could change the outcome of this fight, but it always feels like the Shackles just end this game so quickly. And yeah, we have Roshan ready. Rune of Haste, Bounty Rune, and Roshan ready for action, I guess. Focus Fire is ready. This thing cools down way too fast. And now they're going in. Necrophos. They will get a pull on an illusion. Interesting stuff. They will burn all his mana, so he has to go back for this, and they might actually go into the Roche Pit. They don't have vision. That's the thing that's scaring them. They don't have vision. They're gonna go into Roshan and immediately breaks the Shackle Shot with the Focus Fire. And I think you could go solo Roshan. Look, solo Roshan with just BKB Aghanims. And the heal behind, and yeah, that's gonna be a Roshan. Are they gonna contest this is the question. Daytime. Oh no, they lose the night backpack. Okay, this could be an opening. I feel like SGR could actually try something out of this. That it just the Roshan is low. Cuckoo goes into Shadow Blade. Do they have detection? They do not. They have dust. Dust's not the way to do things. There's your go. Alright, that's your smoke. They're looking for targets. Cuckoo has broken out of Invis. He has 10 seconds to their Shadow Blade. They're looking for a target. No blinks on the Necrophos. He has gone for a BKB. So he realizes that he needs that magic immunity. They're gonna smoke on in. They will see it. They will see it. The eye shots are gonna come. They're gonna jump in there. Immediately going for Cuckoo. They're gonna jump forward. Is there gonna be a BKB? Yes, they will get the Reaper Sight. Will they hero off? Yes, they do. 98 seconds. That's a full wipe. And now they're going forward. They look for Jesse Vash. They find the Night Stalker. They trap him with the eye shots. And the troll goes ham. Storm Spirit will take him out. And Daytime. Bad time. Well, I guess they aren't mourning people, as they will lose their lives here. The Ember Spirit will watch this Roche attempt going on, but it is going to be it. Oh no, they'll lose a melee Rex for this. Whoops.
Dire's bottom barracks is falling.
Whoops. This could be big on the vacuum. Okay, Storm Spirit can't set. Alright, he gets the Battle Fury, but he gets silenced. Project Potato, he is now potatoed. Past tense. 28 to 21. They lose 4 heroes, 4 melee Rex and Roshan, but I thought that Rex was lost already, so I would chalk that up as a win, to be honest. Chipik's getting a huge chunk of go out of that. Storm Spirit getting that as well. That could be nearly the Aghanims. Yes, that's nearly Aghanims for that Necrophos, and I think it's huge. This guy has not been using his BKB in time. Has not. And I think you should wait for old Fosi here to get his Aghanims. Ryor. Oh, Storm Spirit. They see him. They see Storm Spirit, but they're gonna jump on in. And okay, no. Not gonna happen here. Oh, it is now nighttime, natural nighttime as well. They're going in for that troll ultimate. They're gonna start beasting away at this tower. There is a glyph, but do you run a glyph for a tier 2 tower? The answer seems to be yes. They have the Wind Ranger coming back in. He goes for the Shadow Blade. This could be bad. They go for the Shackle Shot. Does he latch in? Yeah, latches him. Oh man, oh, and now Cheese gets picked off as well. He tried to go in for the save, but they're diving in. Chipix diving in. Does he get the bash? No, he does not. Jesse Vash, he gets the gem back. And Ysera gonna run away, not gonna get out of there. Triple kill, return, triple kill, even losing the Wisp. And only Storm Spirit gets out of his Aegis. So, disappointment central as they lose a tier 2 up top, which is a bonus. But Necrophos did not wait that 30 gold to build his Aghanim Scepter. And now he'll spend that 40 seconds in the well without it. And he does have buyback on the bright side. So, I guess it's some bright side. Let's look at lost hits, and let's look at buyback status. We have none on the Radiant, surprisingly, save for the Night Stalker. Oh, they're gonna go for Ysera, but we lose Korea down. And 4 staff on that Witch Doctor. Not going for the Aghanims, he has just managed to achieve success with the singular jabs here. And wow, Ysera playing ballsy. Ysera glyph. Oh no, Cuckoo getting caught out. He is spending 100 seconds in the well. Ysera has a buyback though, an Aegis, so he's gonna come back into the fight. They are ready for round number 2. BKB ready? No BKB. He's popping down. The vacuums come out. The heals, healing him up. Shimmy. Not gonna be enough. Glimmer Cape, so balanced. Raging Potato, now potatoed once again. It's past tense for him. Gasil gonna glimmer away, but they see Sentry Wards, they see the Doctor. He tried to hobble away. He's like, please, I'm an old guy. Let me out of here. Ysera going in. He doesn't get the kill, and the old guy escapes. A round of applause, ladies and gents. A round of applause for the Witch Doctor for his great escape. And, well, successful hold here from Singapore and Rejects. 40 minutes in. We're almost 40 minutes in, and it's a 2,000 goal swing. Let's go back to net worth. It's still Radiant favored. It's still quite a lot of gold to earn back from, but that is a certainly great start. And Wind Ranger spending even more time in the well. These 2 fights he's been doing nothing. Troll's net worth slowly climbing up, but the Darkseer just getting richer and richer. The Darkseer has a 6-1-12. Ryor is one hell of a player. He used to be on a Korean team. He used to be in JO's squad, I believe. And he played excellent Dota. He trained himself in Korean Dota, and I must say Korean Dota has evolved to be one of the better segments of C Dota now. But sans, of course, sans the recent performance of FBP Phoenix. But that was a good return fight from SGR. So both teams actually making kind of heavy mistakes, costly ones at that. Cuckoo always delaying that Black King bar, forgetting he has that. But Ysera has came in every single time with a quick pull and a follow-up stun. So there's that. They just have to make sure that Wind Ranger doesn't get caught, I think. Once that happens, they'll be pretty good with their game. Because Ember Spirit went for a Battle Fury and a Lincoln Sphere. That's why he doesn't have the firepower to match up to what Wind Ranger has to offer. But now he's starting to build to a Skadi. He's gonna build even more damage, maybe. He might get the kills. But now, Troll Warlord. This is a key item. He doesn't have buyback, but if he gets a nice catch here on a Wind Ranger, he will shred the Wind Ranger. And very few things here on Mineski go through BKB, except the Death Ward, which really isn't any kind of spell, more of a machine gun. And oh, we're just gonna take things chill here as Cheese sitting at 2.3k. Tuska starting to get more and more items, going for that Assault Cuirass, I would imagine. Those big team fights have actually secured him a lot more gold than needed. Ooh, Lotus Orb. Counter Shackles, anyone? Counter Coconuts? Oh, Counter Coconuts sound good. I think put it on the Storm Spirit would make it huge. Self-Silence, Self-Voids, Self-Iron Shells, lol. But apart from that, not much to do here. They'll chop away some wards, they'll bash in that eye, and Chivix. That MKB is going to be so useful the next fight. Chivix has been farming up really well, actually, I must say. Now, third on that net worth. The Darkseer somehow still managing to surpass them. The Riot on the Darkseer just farming so well. And, well, Witch Doctor.
Deceptive rune of invisibility.
You'll pick up an invisibility rune, but there's a smoke. Okay. There's one creep wave short of this, though I'm not sure they saw that, but they'll tip the creep wave down a little bit. The Ember Spirit's gonna run in, there is a jam, they will see him straight away, and they'll go in, they immediately does. Oh, Raging Potato, he will jump away, the coward. Ryo gonna chop up the dagger. Oh, the bashing in, they'll go in onto Wind Ranger, going ham on this. Cuckoo, will he get the shackle shot? He does slash him into the big vacuum, but no, there's a Lotus Orb, they will shut down the Ryo right away. He's not dead yet, but the ball comes in. Ryo's gonna run away from the skulls. The eye shots will catch him. He gets locked in. He goes down, but oh no! The fight going wrong here. Cheesy glimmers down, but follows on getting shackled down. That's what happens when the Wind Ranger stays alive. Ysera, the only one to escape out of that. That fight went as horrible as it could. Running forward so fast without the true sight really cost them the game. And Raging Potato zipping out of there. At first you thought it was cowardice, but no, it was just to regain his tempo and coming back in there in full swing. And Cuckoo managing to dish out the damage this game. The shackle shots landing 2 perfect ones. Just really wrecking the team fight. And now you see the tier 3 tower going to go down. SGR on their way out of game number 1.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's
Now look at that net
barracks.
worth going back
Dire's
up
middle barracks
20,000 with all those heroes dead. They might actually lose another set because Focus Fire is coming off cooldown in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. So they're probably going to save it for the melee Rex. Just going to beat away at this tower. Storm Spirit coming in there, going back out. Could have gotten killed there, very dangerous play. But they'll get megaed before anything does happen. And that will be game number 1, I guess. That'll be game number 1. They're going in for the last Huzzah. And get a punch onto Night Stalker. We'll get that slow there on that dust. But with this BKB, he is definitely not going down. And a shackle shot. But Cuckoo gonna get caught. Where's that Pelosin? There's that Pelosin. Lotus Orb, Chibik getting caught out. They will get the full team wipe. Okay, nope, never mind. Ember Spirit balancing all things. Get him. Gets him. And oh, the Lincoln Sphere, the Reaper Scythe. And yes, he goes down. 125 seconds. That's a long time to be dead. Alright, so alt taps to Hearthstone and watch the Mega Creeps end the game. I'm surprised that they're not calling it. Yep, they're calling it. There's no way they win this one. Not with the lead that Mineski has. And 37-27 will be the kill score. And that will be a win here for the Pinoy squad. A excellent game of Dota from the Filipinos. And some great shackles here from Cuckoo. surely the guy to look out for. Vacuums from Ryo, I cannot stress how good his Darkseer has been. Overall, an excellent control match here from Mineski. Very minimal throwing and a lot of objective gaining. And that is game number 1. We'll look at game number 2, SGR. Will they claw it back? Can they do it without HY, or will they crumble into dust into the lower bracket? And Mineski reaching that grand final spot. Do we see a Pinoy team striking for first in this qualifier for the C division to make it to Singapore to play at the Suntec Convention Center on the 26th of October? We shall see very shortly who progresses to the grand finals. Will it be Mineski or will it be SGR balancing out the score? I'm Lysander, gonna be joining you guys for the next game as well. My name's on the top right corner. If you want to give me support, give me some feedback, do tweet at me at Lysander Zenora, and I'll be happy to read your constructive criticism. And we'll be back for game number 2. Don't go anywhere. Much love and Kappa. Welcome back to the Nanyang Championships
Radiant
powered by
team
Key TV.
back.
I'm Lysander Zenor, gonna be joined here by no one else. Just out of habit, I had to say that. It's kind of lonely here, but it's fun and games when Mineski and SG
Dire
Rejects go
team
head to head. Singapore versus Mineski. The cycle must go on. Usually it's first departure, but earlier on today we saw, well, they're ripping
Radiant team
at the
pick.
hands of Lakel's merciless game with an Omni Knight. And, well, Mineski, they're looking to do the same thing to the Singaporean boys over here. SG Rejects, now with Cheese instead of HYHY. We'll see if it is going to be a suitable substitute. Last game didn't go too well, as they got torn apart by Mineski's Wind Ranger and Amber Spread, probably. I would say it's a combination of everything. Darkseer did play a huge part in
10
last game as
seconds
well.
remaining.
This game, we'll have Darkseer and Ember being the first two bans, and we have
5
Queen of
seconds
Pain first
remaining.
pick coming out from Mineski and SG Rejects. They have a choice pick. They have two
Reserve
heroes.
time.
What would they want to pick? Earthshaker is available, and I would like to see them pick up Earthshaker. I think Earthshaker is an excellent choice, especially with you know, with the way things have been going. I feel like a lack of lockdown seems to be the main problem. Now with the Dazzle and the Winter Wyvern ban, again we remove the annoying quote-unquote safe life supports, and I quite like the option to remove those two heroes. It can make a Queen of Pain extremely difficult to deal with, and they go again with the IO.
Radiant team
I don't know, it's... The IO has been rather unimpressive. They have not been doing as much as they would like. I mean, yes, they have done some work on the IO, but I don't know. It's a very iffy pick. It's a very difficult pick against the Queen as well, because Queen just destroys the Wisp in the back lines. It's very hard for the Wisp to position right when he's
10
tagging along with his
seconds
ally.
remaining.
And will they pick up the Tiny right away as the
5
secured
seconds remaining.
pick, or will they go for something silly like the Storm Spirit again? They did, I mean, I wouldn't say it's silly, but they did
Reserve
pair it
time.
with the Necrophos instead, and it didn't really work too well for me. And I would prefer if they went something else more conventional, say CK. I think CK would be great, but no, they go Disruptor. They're gonna hide their hand
Dire
just
team
now.
pick.
Disruptor did work out very well yesterday when HY played it. Went 8 kills, I think, very early into the game. Just huge plays from the ex-Singaporean side player. But now he's not playing. He's going to be taking some breaks. I'm not sure what he is actually doing right now. I'm not even sure if he's done with his army, actually. He might be playing on leave yesterday or something along those lines. But he should be done
10
very
seconds
soon, or maybe
remaining.
he's done. Not too sure, but Night Stalker is
Dire
going to be the
team
pickup once
ban.
again. Support Night Stalker is really looking to become a
Radiant
thing.
team ban.
And the Nyx Assassin, the ban out from it as well. Okay, that's a third ban Nyx Assassin. The Nyx Assassin, a lot of
Dire
respect
team
over the SG
ban.
Rejects. Like I mentioned in game number 1, Ysera did play a outstanding Nyx Assassin yesterday with a lot of blind hooks. He just appears to be so comfortable with the hero. And
10
I
seconds
must say I was
remaining.
pretty impressed with his Nyx Assassin plays. Again, we're gonna remove Tiny, so
Radiant
there'll be
team
none of that
ban.
rockman business, and it's frankly not a fun thing to deal with, especially when you're behind. So they're gonna ban it out. SG Rejects have a opening here to pick up some pretty cool stuff, like a CK, like a Sven.
10 seconds
I'm really
remaining.
excited to see what goes out with this Wisp.
5 seconds remaining.
For you guys wondering, Cheese is not
Reserve
HY. Cheese is a friend of Ysera. I asked him earlier, and yeah, HY isn't playing anymore, so they have to deal with this one themselves, which I feel like they have the potential to. It just, a lot of it bombs out at the draft, and a little bit at the execution as well. They just don't seem to be on the same page sometimes. Oh, is this gonna be
Radiant
some
team
anti-mage style of play? With Spirit Breaker ban, it does seem like it. Is it anti-mage? I don't know. With a Spirit Breaker ban, it usually means anti-mage, right? I mean, Queen's already taken, Ember's banned. Those are the heroes that hate Spirit Breaker with a passion.
10 seconds remaining.
Hmm.
5 seconds
Medusa is a
remaining.
possible choice here as well. Medusa doesn't like to get locked down, I guess. I would say pick up a Doombringer first, and then worry about things later. Okay, a third Prick Brew. That's very, very, very confident. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Very confident in their abilities. And I'm wondering if this would actually work out for them. You know, this Brute Mother pick might be kind of scary for Mineski, force them to pick some team fight, but they did ban Earthshaker, so I don't know about the Brute pick without Earthshaker ban slash counter pick.
Reserve time.
Well, we'll see if the Earthshaker is picked up. I think Mineski should just go Earthshaker now. It's pretty I would say it's a pretty obvious pick, although it's not the strongest against Brute early on, but later on, for obvious reasons, the Echo Slam is awesome, and I feel like an Earthshaker here could just fit perfectly. The Queen of Pain can clear out in the early game, and then you get Earthshaker, maybe follow up with something like a Gyrocopter, and then just shred all the little baby spiders. I think the SG Rejects Brute Mother might be a bit too hasty here. I didn't think that Mineski was feeling this Brute Mother pick. So a ban was probably not going to be in the case. Or it could be a pick to throw their opponents off the scent. So we'll see. It could be something. You know, if they go for Earthshaker, for example, they go for a lot of magical burst, and then just bear with me, it could be a little theory crafting, and then they go for something like a Husker all of a sudden, you know, with all that magical burst, and suddenly they get a Husker. But now that seems out of the question, as we see a Bristleback being picked up. Another really great option to deal with spiders, I feel. Very tanky to not get eaten alive, and yet being able to quill them down. So, quill them all, But yeah, we'll see what SG Rejects respond with. Doombringer, I think it's excellent. I would really like to see a Doombringer. Even a mid Doom, I think Radiant Doom is really strong in the mid lane because of the early access to jungle. Wow! Okay, we get to see the Fisherman. Alright, we get to see the fish. Slaughter, the one that people cry for. Immortal upgrade, but it's not gonna happen, not for a while, until we vote him for the Arcana upgrade. Once we get the Arcana for Slaughter, that's when things change. But model rework maybe. But now we're gonna see Mineski going into that fourth pick. Something that counteracts this, I think. Counteracts this. I'm thinking along the lines of do they have enough? Well, do they have enough spam AoE clear? Do they have enough? Yeah, there's your Earthshaker. Okay, looks like the answer is no. And on top of that, Earthshaker is really good at stopping a Slaughter push, because Slaughter is melee, he runs up to people, and you don't really want to run close to an Earthshaker, if you get what I mean. It is again a very heavily melee lineup, which makes Techies an excellent pick, but I don't think Techies is what SG Rejects want to play. So
5 seconds remaining.
We'll see if that's gonna be the case, as they do run out of extra time very, very quickly. So I want to see what this fifth ban will be. Interesting Brute. I still think it's a very weird Brute pick, but you know, maybe they go all in. SG Reject, they still need a mid player right now, so perhaps a very fightish mid. It could be something interesting that we've never seen before. It could be who else goes well against Queen? DK, help with the push, you know, a tank in the front lines as well, being able to stand toe to toe to all the burst that comes out of Mineski. Could potentially buy a Silver Edge as well. Ooh, okay, Crystal Maiden ban. I think that's pretty clever. The mana could be very useful for anyone that wants to spam. The Bristleback could really use it. And The Pan Templar Assassin, alright. So Templar
Radiant
with...
team pick.
Yeah, Templar with the Slaughter is a possibility. Maybe go something like PA now, something cool, something interesting. But PA probably won't fare too well against the Queen. But PA with Slaughter is a strategy. It's a real strategy. But Slaughter is Slaughter is an interesting pick. We don't see this guy often. And do we think they'll commit to this armor lineup? Is it gonna be the PA or a blinker of sorts, Ricky? I think it's gonna be some AoE puck, maybe.
5 seconds remaining.
What? Okay, we're going to commit to the
Dire team
Greed
pick.
Lord McGreederson. There's only one Aghanims possibility here for Disruptor, but Alchemist is probably going to just play the farming role. And I think Gigabyte Mineski, if they want to greed it up, really greed it up, they can go Doom here. It'll be excellent. But will it be Doom though?
10 seconds remaining.
Or something to stop this push.
5 seconds remaining.
Ravage, Tidehunter.
Reserve
Could
time,
deal with
10
this.
seconds
Could deal with
remaining.
Brood as well. And Axe is a possibility. Just thinking more team fight
5
potential.
seconds remaining.
We do need a safe lane farmer. So a Gyrocopter. Oh, perfect. Okay, not perfect, but great for dealing with spiders. The Legion Commander. All right, the Bone 7 special. This is a. It's an interesting thing. I feel like this lineup has been done before, but it's yeah, it does bring. They're kind of. I feel like they're copying from someone. I'm not sure if they know what it is gonna do for them though. Broodmother has seen some success in the recent tournaments, especially with that ESL and New York.
10
I
seconds
believe
remaining.
Vega might have run this draft. I believe they
5
might have run this
seconds
draft. I
remaining.
didn't really watch, but I have seen some glimpses of Broodmother on this pick. So we'll see how this game actually goes. But sometimes taking someone's strategies could work for yourself, but sometimes it doesn't. All right. On the side of the Radiant, we'll have SGR, Singaporean Rejects, going to play Cheese on that Disruptor, Ysera, Broodmother. Okay, that's a mid Broodmother, is that it? Bomberman on the Wisp, Pelosin on the Slaughter. Oh boy, this guy needs a rework. Holy heck. But and then we need Alchemist, Shivix playing Alchemist, so he's gonna farm up hard this time. On the side of the die, we have Ryor, Legion Commander, Potato, Bristleback, Cuckoo on the Queen of Pain, played excellent win runner last game. Casil on the Earthshaker, Jesse Vash gonna be on the Night Stalker, drawing stuff on the map as usual. Good stuff is good stuff. We are going into the game. I hope this goes to a game 3, but this draft just feels questionable to me. There's so much stoppage here on Mineski. They have Fissures, they have Bristleback in the front lines, just jamming your flow. Night Stalker to be running at you. But on the other hand, SGR, they do have good rat, good farm, and a very, very powerful way to punch through tanks. So we'll see. We'll see it. We'll see if this is gonna be the case. Again, I have to emphasize, Cheese is not HYHY for you HYHY fans. HYHY is not playing today. Cheese will be standing in for him instead. So, alright. It looks like the Pinoys actually favor the melee lineups. They have so many melee heroes. And we have a pause again. I'm gonna check now and see if ESL NY. I feel like I've seen this draft before, but picks. Where's ESL New York? Can I see the drops? Okay, never mind. But I've seen the brute pick in I've seen the brute pick somewhere, but we'll see if this one works out. See if this one works out. Alright, so Ysera, he's got to go middle on that brute mother, it seems. We'll have to check out the items first. It does seem to be that way, but it's probably going off lane. Yeah, I think going off lane. He's got a whole bunch of wards. He drops a ward. Wow, he drops a web here. Very early web on top of this high ground. He's got to grab that rune early for himself. I guess that is okay. Dropping a web for that rune, very understandable. Peloton is going here and Disruptor. So this is a safe lane build with the Basilius. This is the possible mid lane, I think. Chibik's probably going mid lane, Brute off lane. It could be Brute safe lane, but I don't know. I mean Brute mid. I really don't know. They're gonna show us in a bit. Checking out the Roshan again. It's afraid of a Roshan level 1. Interesting, yeah. Really afraid of a Roshan. I'm not sure this team could have done Roshan that well though. They have the goods to do so. And Chibik's gonna get himself 500 gold. Look at that.
The battle begins.
Let's look at net worth.
Worthy tribute.
That's bottle. That's bottle, boys. That's bottle. And he grabs it. Okay, wow. Passes it to the Wisp. Easy stuff. Alright, so we're gonna hop into the game. It will be Ysera safe lane. So Ysera safe lane. He just throws the web there to scare people, to mislead the enemy. Peloton is going off lane Slada. Okay. And looks like Ysera will be having a pretty tough time against this Legion Commander. Legion Commander is rather strong here. There are a lot of sentry wards here on Ysera, so they stacked him hard to deal with sentry spam on this bottom lane. So far, so good. Chipix is gonna have a tough time against this Queen of Pain though. But nope, comes out from the Alchemist. He's got some suitable regen. Cuckoo taking quite a bit of damage here. And because of that bounty rune making it so silly for him, he has bottle charges ready. No, he's got to bottle himself up first. Now the bottle gets passed over to from Bomberman over to Alchemist, and now the lightning comes out. Peloton coming in with the crash. Oh no, they both get fissured. That's not how you play this game. Casil get caught out. Cheese get punched in. There's gonna come in. Cheese gonna have to be very careful here. Good slam stuns all three of them. Here comes the Centaur. This could be a possible first blood if they're not careful. Jesse Vash. Jesse Vash. He doesn't have void. He's running so slow because it's nighttime. The Tad are going to go in and a crush first blood. The Fissure though. Oh man, that Fissure really went all the way there. Peloton out of mana for now. Should have brought the bottle over. Returning it to the Alchemist there might have been a mistake, especially since he was trying to help his teammates. Not having a regen of some sort makes the tether a lot less effective. But anyway, we do get first blood and a return kill. So a counter frag coming up from Casil here. So getting some extra gold, working towards that soldering, and now going to be fighting over the 2-minute rune. Not much of a fight as Potato will grab that right up. And Chibix will steal that rune as well. He does not have a bottle just yet, but he'll get the rune all the same. He will draw the creep wave away, so that's some tower, some EXP he's going to be missing as the creep wave goes back to his tower to sandwich him, or they'll get killed by the tower, which is even worse. Again, the acid spray gonna do a lot of damage to Cuckoo here. And Chibix not really just caring about the farm. And Cuckoo walking through that acid spray is going to take quite a bit of damage. He has to walk out himself a salve, I think. Yeah, he's going to walk out a salve to himself. And that's going to be pretty tough. Meanwhile, Potato going overly deep here against the Slaughter Wisp. And now the Fishman, he's charging forward. Sprint now gives you phase, boys. Phase walks in front of him. Doesn't body block anymore, but it's okay. Io gets another kill. 3-1. This team getting gobsmacked in this top lane. The off lane doing very well. And how is the Brood doing? 8-1 to the Legion's 25. Of course, that is not as accurate because okay, that's a lot of deaths of spiders. So a lot of kids are dying here in the bottom lane. Ysera is feeding those spiders over to the Legion. Already at 27 last hits, but you can't actually count DCS that way. And Legion's gonna enjoy this. He does have a mango for more nuke age later on, but for now he's just gonna keep it at that. Cuckoo have 3 points in the Scream, and Alchemist really just wants to get to that level 6 roll. Oh, Fisher coming in, they're going to jump in forward. Now, instant TP, and the Wisp will bottle him up. And that's gonna be pretty easy as they will come. I think he came from the fountain as well, so the bottle spam will come out, some more abusage coming in, and Chibix will have the mana to spam again. Oh, Cuckoo, getting caught out. Oh, Courier. Oh wow, no Sonic Waves just yet. Unfortunate that Cuckoo didn't have that. He does have Blink though. He could Blink back in and kill him. But Cuckoo's not going to take that chance. It's going to be an Alchemist Invisibility. Will he use it? He doesn't have Stun, so it will not be an option for him. The Earthshaker will got that Bounty Rune on the bottom lane. And the nighttime will fall. It's 3-1 so far. It's 420 at night. Ysera has Soul Ring. The Legion just getting excellent farm. It could be a very early Blink Dagger for him if they're not careful. Raging Potato, he's level 4. Disruptor is level 3. Could look to glimpse in Pelosin. He's going for 2-2. Not going for any RNG right yet. Not going for any esports on that bash. Jesse Vash is going to enjoy this nighttime now. But so far, having died there in the bottom lane is not going to help him at all. But yeah, they're looking to dive this. I don't know about diving this. The Queen has no TP. Okay, the Queen has no TP. This could be a good time. Queen not having TP is an excellent time to go in. But it's nighttime. They will not have the vision for it. And Pelosin probably going to go back in without any extra support. Wisp is back here though. Wisp is back here. And we'll see how Pelosin works with this. He does have 2 points in Crush. They're going in, they're going to surge on in and then crush him. They drop him with that Disruptor. Is there anything else to stop him there? The Quills are going to be pretty strong, but they punch him. The Glimpse not even necessary, so they pull back a corpse. A very short stuff. Shivix going to call out. Sonic Wave going to be secured here. And they will get that mid kill. 300 gold will swing over. And look at the next team fight recap. Looking at the wrong one. Let me see this one again. Wrong one. Never mind. Go Graph. Back to 0. So Cuckoo, very low, expended everything in the tank, blows everything on that Alchemist, and they will secure that kill. It was pretty good, gets XP for all the guys around. But now with the Soul Ring ready, I think Ryo is going to be very happy with developments in this bottom lane. He's got 1,000 gold. I'm not sure about feeding the Legion Commander so much gold though. Chibix.
Yes.
Gonna have that acid spray farm up his goal once again. It's 0, 1, and 0, but he should be able to catch up with that net worth. Yeah, 2.3k, so only 400 behind the Queen. For now, not gonna be too good. Hopefully, he does stack up some large camps here. His friends are not helping him so far. Night Stalker has sentries, but no boots. So it's gonna be slightly difficult, slightly challenging to get a duel on this Ysera. Yep, they're going in. Oh, no, just harassment, just jabbing. They have sentry wards now. Jesse Vash, he's just laying there, waiting. Drops the sentry ward already. They will see a lot of spiders come in. And we'll go to full surround. Oh, Ysera with the spidey senses. I told you this guy has vac. Told you. Well, if you guys don't get the reference, no, he has that spidey sense. But that's a lot of gold going the way of Legion. 76 last hits. There's just so much farm going the way of this Legion Commander. He's gonna have a blink in less than 2 minutes if he skips up. And now Pelosin going in once again. We have amplified damage. The pig is in a lot of trouble, but the Earthshaker coming in. The Quills though, the Quills could be scary. The sprint, will he go through? Will he walk through? He has phase. He doesn't even need phase boost, but oh, dropping so low. They glimpse him back. The Earthshaker doesn't have mana for this. He's amplified up. They block him with the big fat Wraith, and the Fisher coming out. They will throw him out, but the Fisher smashes him down, and the Wisp just pokes him with the ball. That's a double damage ball. Very spiky. Takes him out. So that's 2 heroes lost there in the top lane. But this Brute Mother is feeding some big ass kills to the Ryo Legion Commander. And I think the Night Stalker wants to go in for a rotate again. They will scout him out. They have sentries again. And showing that he has a sentry under the tower. Going in. But more spiders coming in. So just throwing bodies at the wall now. Mineski are trailing in kills for this game 1. Or game number 2, I mean. The gold graph sitting at 500. Looking at that last hit chart is really tripping me over. It's 100 CS for Ryo now. The Spiderlings are holding this creep wave at bay. That is a plus point. Oh, there's your Legion Commander going in. He tried to go for the duel, but with threats you can't hope for a solo kill most of the time. You can go for face boots, and that might get you a solo kill. Might. Queen of Pain trading last hits with the Alchemist once again. Sarah still feeding away his babies. Now sending them into the jungle to munch on Alpha Wolves and just infecting his whole place with buggies. But meanwhile, Io has returned, and the Zerg Swarm will actually go back into the jungle, continuing munching on these Alpha Wolves. Look at them, this one. Nom. 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 They go for the Nom, and they will get the Nom. Spider sees the Legion Commander. They might actually go in for Jessivage as well, but not going to be the case. Alchemist pops his ultimate form, becomes invulnerable. And Cheese, gonna take some farm on that top lane. How's Slaughter looking? He's got 1,000 gold. He loses all the creep waves, and Ysera has blocked quite a few of them as well. And they're gonna send them at the Tomato, who will actually clap this. Ouch! Babies down, I repeat, babies down. And let's take a look at last hits now. 9 minutes and 30 seconds, 1,400 gold on this Broodmother. Has decided to rotate lanes and give Bristleback farm instead. So having fed the Legion 4,500 gold, he's now going to feed that Bristleback. Look at him farming. Yum, yum, yum. Spiders with spikes. That's even scarier than normal spiders. Yeah, that's pretty scary, I'm not going to lie. But they'll heal up. This poor guy running away. Look at this child abuse. Oh, wait, Glimpse? Okay, no, Glimpses all need the Queen back. Oh, he's in so much trouble. There's a Sonic. Oh, no mana! Does he get it? He does. He even hits the Ancients. Look at that. Ancients heard that. They're coming for him. They softened up the Ancients for the Alchemist to farm. Okay. So far, Pelosin running in. He wants it. He wants so much Legion there. He goes in for the Legion. Smacks the Legion over the head. Slows her down. She doesn't have duel for now. She duels Bomberman. Bad news. Wisp with extra damage. Never mind. Rio gets it, but Pelosin gets the kill. Oh, wow. That was so close. Even getting that bonus damage. That was super unfair for Pelosin. Well, rather Freedom. But I would love to see Freedom with extra 10 damage. That would have been really funny. But 7-4 now. The kill score is going to be favoring SGR, but the gold graph just barely because of all that Legion farm. But Alchemist is starting to catch up. So I guess they're saying that we can afford to give it because of all the spider farm that goes out. But yeah, a little bit misleading on the CS, but still, it's still changed to a lot of gold, and it still converts it to a lot of gold. 4,006. Midas for Brood. We'll see if he goes for the Dagon build, or is he going to go for the Ratty Necro build, or is he going to Yasha BKB Orchid style of play. Queen, 1,600. What's he going to build towards? He has 2 Sonic Wave kills, and that's it. 2-0 right now. Not getting extra. Cheese, very close to that Legion. Has to be very careful. This bottom tower in danger of losing its life. Io is going to come in. They have the Slaughter Dagger. They have the Slaughter Dagger. It could be back. Boom! Hello, but no, never mind. Fisher locks them down. Even gets the tower. Style points acquired. And Cuckoo just going to peace out of there. Blink Dagger for the Legion Commander. Cheese is in a lot of trouble. About to feed some damage. He's going to glimpse the double damage here, which is extra nice for him. But so it looks like he will not be getting that gold. The courier is going to fly away. The Under Shadows. Ysera with the Midas. Find some extra gold. And the babies are going to jump away at this tower. They will. Ooh, that's a lot of babies. The Quills will come in. Okay, they run the other way. And their mother will guide them to safety. Nighttime has hit Pelosin. He does have that Blink Dagger. He's 3-0-3. Let's see if the Slaughter can make things work. Slaughter is a very momentum-based hero, and as a result, you really want... Oh, maybe you can draw him in. Yeah, draw this guy in. The spike does. Ha ha ha. They're going in. They want that Bristleback. Bristleback doesn't have TPs. He's in so much trouble. The Fish is looking... Okay, Fish. What is up, Fish? No, you don't want to feed the spiders. You don't want to feed the spiders. Rip, spiders. Oh no, there's so many gonna die! So many gonna die! Pelosin is actually gonna lose his buddy Wisp here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is going on here? Sloppy play. Sloppy play from SGR. They deserve that death. Looking at that net worth, Bristleback just got a whole bunch of CS. Good stuff for him. Cuckoo in the back lines. He will see that courier. Courier will scout them out. Fish in trouble. Fish in trouble. I repeat, fish in trouble. They have to throw out the Sonic Wave. Doesn't even need it. The dominating spree. They're coming from the back. Cheese is about to feed damage over to Ryo. Blink dagger. 1 second. Duel. Ding, ding, ding. Nope. Nope, getting that disruption. Good stuff. The Sonic Wave will come. They will get that kill. Going in, looking for Ysera, but the fish bites back into the game. Cuckoo in trouble. They will munch that Queen of Pain. Yummy yum. The Blink Dagger for Ryo. He will blink away the safety. Jesse Vash getting slowed down. The Spider comes in, gets him, turns him into babies. And Ryo blinks away. But Fish is not done. Fish wants more. Fish looking for Casil. Doesn't get it. Sees the courier. Donkey flies away. Donkey safe. Casil, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing, may I ask, my friend? What are you doing? Fish blinks the wrong way. And it looks like invisible. Okay, he will not find that bounty rune. He grabs it instead. And he will lose that bounty rune over to the Bristleback, who has bought the bottle. Ryo, his Legion commander, does have a bottle as well. Ysera continuously pressuring this top lane here. And he's doing a good job so far. I think that buyback on Slada was well earned, I think. They got their Quap. They got the Night Stalker. It's not too bad. They got some counter kills. They even got the Legion. No, they didn't get the Legion. And Legion's still sitting at that 10 damage. Jesse Vash walks into the fish. There is your amplified damage. They're going in for more. They glimpse it back in there. They bash on the first hit. Now the kinetic field will hold him in. The spiders are here. They blink forward a short distance. Jesse Vash could get munched down by the babies. And that is everyone's worst nightmare. Even Batman's. He's going to be fearing bats now. Oh, we're coming in. Pelosa once more. Ryo has a duel though. There's a double crush. The Fisher comes in. Is there an Echo Slam? There isn't. Ryo gets stunned under disruption. Perfect stuff. Pelosa bashes that. Legion Commander down and another first hit bash from the Slaughter. He's the new 17%. Look at me now. I am the Spirit Breaker. And Chibix, 900 gold, does have that mechanism. This game, SGR looking strong here as they take 1,000 gold lead from the Filipinos. And now we have 3,000 gold difference favoring the Radiant, and they're going straight for the Roshan. This Brute Mother pick working out very well for them. Bomberman. And well, this Roshan doesn't stand a chance here. He's about to get punished. And yeah, punish he will. This spider is gonna spot out Jesse Vash and actually draw him back. Oh man, sick crush! Casil getting first hit bash as well. He will fisher. He fishes the wrong one. He misses the fish. He's gonna get turned into babies. He has babies with Spidey. And Jesse Vash, on the other hand, on the wrong side of the day. And, well, he's gonna get caught out. They will drop the wrong side of it. The mechanism comes out. The glimpse will go in. And they will pull Jesse Vash back in there. The Night Stalker in daytime. He's gonna be blind. Sonic Wave, perfect! Will land and kill off the Wisp. This is why I say Wisp has a big problem. A crush comes out. Cuckoo will clean up the Queen of Pain. Raging Potato, climbing so slowly. He's now a double damage Potato. He is looking pretty strong. He's not popping at DD just yet. They don't want to push in for that one. Very scary to lose all those spiders. And now they'll just back off. And Ysera doing a good job so far. What's his kill score? 4-0-5. He still has not opted for any kind of items. It might be Necropoke. I think the way things are going, they might just opt for Necropoke and just push on in. The way they're just heavily harassing the enemy. Pelosan, he sees Potato. There could be a glimpse. Oh, they could glimpse him back. Nope, never mind. The fish found him. Relocate comes in as well. They stun him up. The combination is there, and they will find him. The Disruptor taking the last hit on the Bristleback. 9 and 18, wandering so far in, deep into enemy territory. Musk have been asking for some death, and death he got. Chibix going for a full Sanjin Yasha. They're not picking the Alchemist for Agadam's farming. They're going here. They're going in for the big deeps. Pelosan in trouble. He gets silenced up. There could be a Legion coming in, but the armlet toggle, is it there? No, it's not armlet toggle. It's just earn charges being so good. Jesse Vash losing all his armor, getting the cracks. Down he goes. They glimpse him back. He's not running out of here. Ryo getting caught by the Disruptor. Perfect lineup so far. This trifecta of Gankorinos, just letting the fish do his job, which is sink his foes. But Pelosan is very glad to oblige to 9, 1, and 8 so far. The Slaughter 2,900 is probably going to translate into a armlet, but a BKB could work very well as well to dodge the Earthshaker strikes But for now, Bristleback could get caught out again. Getting caught out. This guy doesn't learn. Doesn't learn at all. Goes into the cage of lightning storms. And we have Earthshaker coming in. Hello, boom time. Okay, boom time. That's the longest CP I've ever seen. Now, well, they're going for that as well. The blink comes in and they go first hit bash. Easy peasy. Down he goes. Ayo shoots him for 150 as well. And that's a rank 2 amplified damage. And this is snowballing out of control because while they're dealing with this problem down bottom, Ysera and his extended family are coming in, and they're gonna be biting Ryo on the ass because he's overwhelming odds. It's on cooldown. He gets bitten alive, and he has babies with Ysera. What phase? But 2 minutes more on that. Aegis of Immortal Pelosan pushing forward for the advantage. Jesse Vaz trying to get something. This is the first time I've seen a Night Stalker do so badly. 0-5 and 6. Again, I told you, Earthshaker doesn't do as well against Brood Mother in the early game. It's only later on when he has the blink, when he can just dunk slam the hell out of the Brood Mother. But early on, she has the upper hand, as you only get one fissure out of this. Although Pelosan finding Batman. Batman tried, but he's gonna go down. He's also gonna be turned into babies. Ysera just bites him down. Man, the Sanjin Yasha. I think Sanjin Yasha is just stupidly good now on melee heroes. It's stupidly good. Actually, it's stupidly good on everyone. It's just that it's extra good with the face boot upgrade. Oh no, Potato. That was when Potato knew he messed up, but nope, he's gonna stay alive. The sentry wards will be plopped down, so no pushing here. Control play so far. Oh no, Pelosan getting caught. This could be big. The relocate going out. They're gonna try and save him. Yeah, they will save him for now, but it could cost them the fight. As the stun goes out, it will stop Raging Potato for now. The relocate was just a soft, just a short spot. Yeah, there's a temporary relocate to the side, a temporary sidestep. Pelosan losing his life, and as your duel going in, they might actually get the slaughter here, but they all get caught in a death trap. You get 20 damage, you get 14 damage, but is it worth your life? Ryo getting caught out there, getting crushed. Potato, now a very soft and soggy Potato. Yes, Sarah in the back lines there. He has turned on his red butt of death. Pelosan feeding. Okay, suddenly things are looking different. He feeds under the tower. That's a big kill going the way, but the streak is not given to anyone in particular because the die is solid. So the die is stealing that. They get a 1,500 gold swing, and that was actually pretty huge. Double damage. Okay. Cheese. Goodbye, Cheese. He glimpses, yeah, but Cheese. Okay, he gets out. Good stuff. Chivix, Sanjin Yasha as well. Everyone seems to love that item now, and well, Ysera continues to snowball with a 2,700 lead. Now BKB completed for the slaughter. And Bristleback going for Crimson Guard. I can really appreciate this Crimson Guard, especially in the light of Brood Mother. But Night Stalker. Sarah 3,000 gold. Built towards a BKB perhaps, make him nigh unstoppable in the face of Mineski's defense options. The Earthshaker is their best bet right now. He's got 1337 on his goal, but we'll have to see how much he can afford here. Bristleback coming in to clear the wave, and the Night Stalker so scared. Even at the night time, he's like, "Mommy, I'm scared of the dark now." Legion. Bad news, bro. You're gonna, 1, lose your dragons. Number 2, lose your life. Get trapped in there. Tries to run. Doesn't realize that he is trapped in a cage with the fish. And, well, gets brought down. The dragons get stolen. And that's good money to both Pelosan and Cheese, who steals 2 of the dragons. And they're pushing in once again. The Observer was just so aggressive here. Pelosan is excellent when it comes to aggression here. I feel that a lot of it was wasted when he was forced to play defense. And they're just going to try and gang Ysera. We'll see how well that works out for them. They have the Queen, the Scream, but they're already out of the way. The Echo Slam could come, but it's on the wrong side of the road. There's your relocate. Defensive relocate as well, but the fish finds the Batman. And they get stunned, and that was quick. That was really quick. And now the relocate comes in. Maybe detach. Yep. Bomberman needs to detach. Don't bring your spider back. Oh, come on. You brought the spider back. Well, I guess he goes back middle to kill off the tower. Potato is still stuck in a cage. Cheese has to be careful here. Bomberman. Yeah, Bomberman has the cloak, so going for that Glimmer Cape for some magical defense. Chivix going back to farm. And you look at his net worth, it's just not humane at this point. 15,000. It looked like game number 1 when Mineski was taking the game by the balls. And now Sarah is the one that is just wrapping them. And Pelosin as well, 11 and 2. Making that slaughter. Cuckoo has to be real careful. He has an Aghanim Scepter, so tossing out those ultimates is easy for him. But will he get caught out is the question. Observer Watch just has an eye on everything. Ryo still trying to build towards something good. And it looks like Legion Commander has a whole heritage of losing games. Preceded by Bone 7. They will drop a sentry ward. They will scout out the Slaughters. Fishman, does he want to go in? Is the question. They scout him out though. They scout him out. And the early vision from the sentry ward will scout him out. Now he walks away from this vision. Jesse Vash does have dust. Do they dust it? They have BKB on this guy. Oh no, he has BKB. Immediately goes in for the Earthshaker, but he doesn't BKB. But oh no, here we come. We lose Pelosin, but we are gonna have the Spider munching on you. Oh, it's not gonna kill. It's not gonna kill him. Bristleback goes in. He's very tanky. Without your Slaughter to soften things up, things could go really bad for SGR if they overcommit, and they will back off. So they don't even get the Earthshaker. Slaughter feeds again, and that's not good. You know, like I said, Slaughter's a very momentum-based hero, so you can't have him feeding like that. The dual victory damage really secured a lot there. They'll glimpse away the Bristleback. Jesse Vash looking for a kill. They'll kinetic field this and block it out. And Bristleback. Raging Potato, he's really beefing up on the armor there. Can't afford to have Slaughter soften him up because of that amplified damage. It's now 15 armor reduction, so the Bristleback has successfully built enough armor items to mitigate that damage. Of course, there is still the Alchemist to worry about with the Assault Kuroth and the minus armor from the Acid. But it's still a good start the way things are going. Sanjin Yasha really adds a lot to the Alchemist firepower. And I'm not sure they want to gank him. Yeah, they're not. They're going to blink away. Potato will farm up the Radiant Jungle, but Pelosin is there. And I think Pelosin wants some of that. But it's going to be TPing out. Oh, they glimpse him! Oh, boy. You can't run from Disruptor. And well, the Crimson Guard has been popped, but he's about to go down. He gets sunged up. The kinetic field will stop him from leaving. No, sir. And here comes Mama. Mama comes. And Raging Potato, goodbye. They took a while to take him down. There was a lot of armor on him, I must admit. But it's rush time. Without your Bristleback for a full minute, it's rush time for sure. And they're going in. Bash the first hit on Roshan. Nice Stalker. Hasn't even afforded treads. He is 0-8 and 7. That's what happens. Well, if you guys were wondering how a Night Stalker looks like playing from behind, this is it. Jesse Vash, well, far cry from game number 1. Now only affording Urn of Shadows and not even having any treads. So although they have some big kills on certain heroes, it's still not big enough for them as the Legion Commander still struggling to piece together that BKB. Whereas Slaughter picks himself up a second life. He has Sarah, a BKB completed as well with $2,000 in the bank. Yet it had to send her kids to college. It's a pretty expensive thing being a parent. And Sarah is certainly being a good mother to her kids. So, but the thing is, she has a pretty high, well, she doesn't have a very high infant mortality rate. Silence on Pelosin. He's just gonna run in, try and soak up some damage to their Aegis. And he's just gonna blink down now. And they're going in for Chibix, the hyper regenerative ogre. Raging Potato, really raging hard. He's diving deep for this one. Okay. Okay, we're going in very deep for this one. Spider jumps in from the side, shoots some stuff from the side. I know, they're going double stun. Cuckoo, they might even get it combo together, but nice save there from that Legion Commander. Jesse Vash, 9 deaths is the charm. And Potato in the arena of doom once again gets caught out. Sonic Wave does absolutely nothing. Pelosin looking for that dagger, not gonna find it. Chibix is out of his chemical form, so he's less angry now, but never mind, he's angry again. Going for that tower, looking for that Legion damage. Okay, Miss Blink stuns the Moonwell, because why not? Tower gets slipped up at 7 health. It's gonna going down, and game number 1 went the way of Mineski. Game number 2 looking to go the way of SGR. We might be going to limit, guys. This game, it looks very difficult. Very difficult. I'm not even gonna lie. The level 1 Echo Slam is not gonna do that much damage, even if he does land a big one. Yeah, this is already racking up to be pretty silly. Shaker not gonna go in. There is still no bristleback to come in, and they lose one side of Rax. The Filipino guys are on the back foot here, both back foot actually, maybe on their asses already. The way they've been tossed and pushed around, and I see the Alchemist going for something here. It's a Reaver. He's just gonna bulk up, get himself up to 2,000 health. The Glimmer Cape goes in, and now the fish diving deep in. He does have that damage, and the Echo Slam. They glimpse back the Queen, and the Queen in so much trouble. First hit, bash. Oh boy, oh boy. Queen of Pain buys back in there. And Chibik's gonna club that tower down 200 health. Raging Potato goes back in. He's trying to get something done, but oh man, the fish, the Polosan with those on point slams, and it's a holy shit double kill for Ysera. Mama comes. Gonna be paying for her kids all the way to college. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Cuckoo takes a fall here. A third kill for the Brood Mother. Yo, Jesse Vash doesn't even get the kill before the game ends. And he will end the game 0-9. And well, that brings us up to 1-on-1. Oh, Singaporean Rejects. They took that Brood Mother strategy we saw in ESL New York, and they made it work. And it's now 1-1. 29 minutes in, we are gonna be pretty pushed back for that final series, supposedly starting now. So we'll have that third game coming right up. Mineski versus the Singaporean Rejects. Who goes into the grand finals to fight for that slot to play in the Suntec Convention Center? We shall see. Mineski, they gotta step it up for game number 3. Will they be able to do it? You decide. Let me know in the chat. Let me know on Twitter. My name's on the top right corner. You can follow me at Lysander Zenora. Do give me a follow. Give me your feedback, and I'll be glad to hear them. And I'll be right back with game number 3. Don't go anywhere. Much love and Kappa. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nanyang Championships. It is game number 3 between Singapore and Rejects and Gigabyte Mineski. Singapore versus Philippines. I'm Lysander Zenor, going to be joining you here on behalf of Beyond the Summit. And this is the last game of the BO3 in the winner bracket. The winner will go to the grand final of the Southeast Asian division of the Nanyang Championships. And, well, the winner of this entire thing will go to play at the Suntec Convention Center on the 26th of October in Singapore, and we'll be staying in MBS, one of the swankiest hotels this lovely island has to offer. Of course, it's my hometown, so I'm pretty proud of the things that are about to happen. Hopefully it is a successful tournament. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but the venues are swank. Swank's the word I like to use. But anyway, we're going to hop into the draft. We're a little bit in. Ember Spirit and Tusker. That's not very uncommon at all. We have Ember Spirit going the way of SG Rejects this time around. They will hold on to the Tusker again. And, well, the Winter Wyvern finally getting through the cracks. Queen of Pain and Wind Ranger will be the two follow-ups here for Gigabyte Mineski. Winter Wyvern, good counter to the Wind Ranger herself, will actually be picked up as a support on their side. And finally, the Broodmother receiving a respect ban. Ysera wrecking face with that last game, and has earned the respect of Mineski, so they will ban it out. And that's your Broodmother out of the game. And we'll see if the other heroes make an impact this game. Will SG Rejects go for something else? Will they go for that Slaughter again? But probably not. That was a pocket strat of sorts, I would say, to deal with the Mineski's overwhelming aggression. But yeah, I think that was really well done. I thought that Legion Commander was gonna get out of control, but Ysera, he had a plan in mind and he put it to action. And I think that Pelosin Slaughter really tore things up for them as well. They weren't expecting the minus armor to come out and soften all their tanks. And Raging Potato, you know, he took a lot of hits before going down, but he still went down nonetheless. A little bit of mistakes here and there with his positioning, but otherwise he's still a-okay. Also, something to note, if you guys are coming in from Europe, welcome to you guys. There will be more. Ooh, Rubik. There will be another BO1 at the end of this. We'll be eliminating another team from this game, from this tournament. It will be TNC versus the Space Creators. So Aussie fans, Australian fans, if you're still staying up to this one, after this you'll see if your countrymen make it out of the lower bracket against one of the other Filipino teams in contention for this C qualifier. But now we'll have a Rubik being picked up here. Rubik, the Grand Magus, I would say he has some interesting spells to steal. Of course, the Curse is going to be excellent. Blink, Shackle Shot, even Power Shot is not too bad. Okay. And of course, that Sonic Wave, always going to be very fun. What is this Caudle going to support though? Why Caudle? I get it that Mineski are trying to push, but why Caudle? Now that is going to be interesting to see. I'm smelling a Medusa. I am smelling it, but I don't know. It is going to be a last pick for SG Rejects again, so they're pulling the shenanigans out where they can pick some funky stuff to throw their opponent with, and they even have that last ban. Who is it gonna be? It will be Silencer. So okay, who is it gonna be? Who likes mana? CK? Chaos Knight. I think it might be Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight or Medusa. We'll see what Gigabyte Mineski decide to grab up here. Mineski, they have Drow, so they'll need someone to support that Drow. Some tanker in the front lines. I'm saying a Clockwork might not be too bad. There is Rubik though, so it's gonna be difficult for the Clockwork to deal with that. I think a Bristleback might not be too bad, you know, running the front lines, dealing some damage, soaking up some damage rather. And I like the Drow Winter Wyvern synergy. Winter Wyvern, normally with a very low attack damage, will have that beefed up by the Drow, so her Arctic Burns can hurt a little bit more. But so far, SGR. I want to see that last pick. Mineski, I'm not so interested. They might probably just pick something very standard. They have a minute and 20 seconds to think about it. But I'm thinking it's really standard. But this keeper is really piquing my interest. I want to know what actually comes out of this. Because, okay, it's a bounty hunter last pick. Oh, why are we not getting unit voices? Hold on. Here are voices. Unit speech all. So, voice. Okay, I don't know why we're not getting voices, but yeah, we'll try and see why. But for now, SG rejects. They got 10 seconds for that great reveal. All right, 10 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5. Oh, they have 9 seconds of extra time. So all right, 10 starts now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 5, Medusa. 4, 3, we're doing it. 2, 1. There we go. It's too obvious. It was almost too obvious there. Alright, it's gonna be Medusa. Alright. And I mean, it's not just for the mana boost, it's for the high ground stall, and mana leak is something that you should fear. And Amber Spirit Gaze with the Amber Spirit with Gaze could be really fun if he chops everyone up while they're in stone form. I think Tuska's Snowball could work with some great synergy. You turn on the Gaze and Snowball in. It could be some great fun. We're gonna see what actually happens here. Mineski on the side of the Radiant will have Cuckoo on that Queen of Pain. Jesse Vosh playing Bounty Hunter. Raging Potato off lane Wind Ranger, so will not be able to get that huge amount of farm he's used to, or maybe he will. Casil on that Winter Wyvern. We have Ryo on that Draw Ranger safe lane. No cosmetics at all. Ha ha ha. Meanwhile, Pelosin on that Tuska. We have Medusa played by Chibix. We have Bomberman X Freedom on that Cortal of the Light. Cheese on that Rubik. And Ysera gonna play that Imbu Spirit. So we're gonna see how this game works out for both sides, but I'm interested to see how this Medusa synergy will work out. It's a 4-range team, so it's squishy. It's very squishy. So in a extended team fight, I can see them getting team wiped if they're not careful. But if they get that early game rolling with this guy to beef up the damage, it could be something. So BH getting 4 ladies on his team, gonna be pretty happy about that one. It goes into the invisibility, ping, out we go. And they might drop a sentry here. No, Caudle of the Light doesn't have anything else to do here. Medusa really wants to go into that. Whoa, Caudle taking some big hits here. Gandalf. Oh, and they lift him. They lift the Wind Ranger. Oh, the Wind Ranger goes onto the Chivix. Go get that. Oh, doesn't get that shot in. And the Bounty Hunter coming in. He's gonna look for that kill. Will he find it? Oh, the Wind Ranger. He gets the shot. No, the Snake First Blood goes to Bounty Hunter. Poor Snake goes down. The Bounty Rune does go to the... Oh, they chain him. Bondage. You and I. Bound down we go. Jesse Vash does have a stout shield. He's pretty tanky. He'll survive. And meanwhile, Reggie Potato will spend his first few minutes on a cliff. So I wouldn't say it's that bad a thing. It's mid lane Medusa versus plus Caudle versus Quap, and this is something interesting. We're gonna bring a TP. Yeah, this has potential to be really trolly. Oh, come on! You had one job, Cheese. One job. You had one job, Cheese. You had just one job. Keep the Wind Ranger on the frickin' cliff. Oh, come on. That could have been game breaking if they kept him on the cliff. But no, he won't. That was actually so stupid. He could have locked him down and done some serious damage. But in the end, he decides to not do that, and now we're going in. The Caudle Blast gonna miss completely. Okay, but they still get some big clicks in. Good body block here for the Rubik. One more chop. Oh, that Caudle will drop the hit there. And now Jesse Vash, what the hell are you thinking of doing? Caudle gets 2 kills. Easy freedom, easy life. He's got to be pretty happy about that one. Freedom gets himself 2 quick kills, and he will drop the chakra on Ysera, so boosting his mana up. If a huge creep wave to tag along as well. So I guess that is a nice return. Ysera will get some good assist gold. Neutral creep death. I think he just died there on purpose, spent all his gold. Alright, so spent all his gold to die, get a free heal back. And I honestly don't think that was that bad. Get a full heal. and sacrifice himself to chickens. So pretty good stuff. Cuckoo, meanwhile, is going back into the lane. Where is my Medusa? Already back in the base. So did he die there though? Is the question.
Got it.
Yeah, he died. He died the second time. So he actually did die. Queen of Pain, Pawn, and Medusa solo. So yeah, Chibik's making a misplay once again. Oh, Caudle looking for that strike on that Queen of Pain. Could have gotten a big kill. Are we gonna gank a donkey here? Oh wow, okay, we're going in, we're screaming him in. And Bomberman taking a lot of damage by blocking in with the illusion. So 2 horse butts in her face. Queen of Pain will actually be stopped in her tracks. But the dagger poison? Oh wow, this dagger poison will actually kill him if he doesn't tango. Okay, he's gonna munch. Ticks down. Alright, that was a really close tick. And let's play careful here. Chibik's still standing on that shield.
Thought you had that.
Playing
didn't you?
careful here. Meanwhile, Pelosin getting caught out by this dragon. Dragon with the +8, just doing extra punch onto Pelosin here. Pelosin has to be very, very careful. Meanwhile, Jesse Vash with that Opal Venom. Gonna look to make some openings here on this lane. Caudle running back into the base, and there's this llama. Has to be very careful with where he walks here. As Jesse Vash looking for the courier in the wrong lane. And oh, there's a dagger forward. Oh, Chibix, he's gonna bait in the Queen of Pain. Easy sidestep, easy life, and now the snake goes in. He gets more mana back, and Cuckoo losing his life. I would love to see some leakage coming out from Caudle, and the shots coming in as well. They're gonna throw it out. They're gonna block the Queen of Pain off, but apart from that, no real damage was done to the Queen. And meanwhile, then Rubik comes in. The chains. Oh, catapult nerf. Damn, nerf to everything else in this world. Catapult. Cardi buffed.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Absorbs
attack.
absorbs one RNG spell for your team.
Double damage.
Double damage. Okay. Oh, Jesse Vash coming in. Do they want to go for the kill though? Ember Spirit only has the the one in the tag. Oh jeez, oh, dropping so low, so much damage because of the Drow Ranger. The Sonic Boom comes in. There's a lot of damage onto the Raging Potato, but Sarah dropping low at +15 from that Drow Ranger. Makes things so stupid. Bomberman, what are you doing, my friend? Time to run, and the Dragon comes in as well. The Shackle Shot for just a few seconds, and it will charge it up, and it will kill your Sarah, please. What the hell? The Drow Ranger, look at that, the double damage Winter Wyvern, 5 and 2, SGR really falling behind there. First it started with Rubik snapping on his job of cliff duty, and now they're all just walking in one by one, getting picked off. 500 gold, 27 losses for Rayor, he's enjoying his time. 3000 XP, and Wind Ranger gets a full heal. Balance. Chibik's getting crushed in the middle lane because of his Caudle, lack of Caudle, and Cuckoo has that Sonic Wave. He can really punish him. I think Cuckoo, he can actually go down. One more right click would do the job, to be honest. This does 290, so one more poke and it should drop him to 290. Just poke him. Just do it. Okay, now the mana comes out, so no. But one poke would have done the job. And Rayor. Yeah, the Queen now has enough to actually do damage. He throws out the snake. If he doesn't get it, oh, he gets attacked. Jesse Vash loses half his life. He goes into the Invis and he'll get spotted out. The snake found him. Sentry ward popped down. Pelosin finds a ward, doesn't find it. Sees Jesse Vash though. He sees Jesse Vash. He knows that Jesse Vash is there. He says, okay, I am peacing out. We're not gonna cause any kind of trouble. Tiger comes out. Meanwhile, Raging Potato, what are you doing behind that tower? Tries to get cheese, but was it worth his life? Caudle will get that kill. It's a great return kill from him.
Radiant's middle
Freedom
tower is
getting a
under
lot of
attack.
solo kills for himself. 3-1 and 0. And Pelosin now with the regeneration as well can look to toss out some spells. Jesse Vash now the level 4 bounty hunter, looking to get tracked. I think the most important thing for him to do is get tracked early. Sentry wards will scout him out once again, so he's going to tag up. He'll stand up on that high ground, look for some farm. The shots will come out, block out the Queen, and Jesse Vash going in, while the Chibix Medusa tries to get some farm done. And
Dire's bottom tower is
Wind
under
Ranger kills
attack.
off cheese again. Oh man, the right click coming out, that's just so brutal. And Ysera, oh, he chains in, Raging Potato is in a lot of trouble, he gets burnt down. Queen of Pain finds Chibix, but Rin Ranger, he had he had the time to escape there. He goes for double
Dire's
null
bottom
talismans,
tower has
but
fallen.
in the end he gets himself picked off. 4.5 now for Bounty Hunter, about to hit that crucial level 6. And the Sonic Wave is ready as well. Ysera could be in a lot of trouble if he's not careful. He immediately senses this coming. Like I told you, this guy, he has the Spidey senses. He has the Spidey senses. Oh wow, the Queen jumps in there, but the shield comes out immediate. The Shuriken toss though, it's gonna be enough. The Sonic Wave, enough. One right click in the dagger is so painful. Okay, that's a weird case. Cuckoo got frozen under the tower. He gets turned into stone. But yeah. Yeah, no follow-up is not good. Do they have sentries here? Nope, no sentry on this guy, no sentry on this guy, no sentry. Okay, invulnerable. And Pelosin would have poured out. So Casil, 500 gold on him, so getting free farm. Raging Potato on the middle lane, having free farmed himself. And the power shot will come. Jeez. I feel like Chibix isn't that comfortable playing this hero. Medusa is not an easy hero to play if you're not familiar with how she is done. But so far, Ysera only got the boots and the poor man shield, whereas this Wind Ranger already at level 6, strafing down this tower with that Drow Aura in the backlines backing him up. Got the Ring of Aquila, got the Power Threads, and the Illusion Rune as well. This could do some serious damage if he's allowed to. Ysera. Track is nearly available for the Bounty Hunter. He's just roaming around Invis, just getting the right clicks wherever he can. And the chain's coming in. Ysera immediately pops that shield. Tries to keep himself healthy for now. Sentry walk blocked down the back lines, so trying to hold this tower. And that's going to be the game plan for now, which is good. Queen of Pain going in. He wants to go in and find supports. Cuckoo goes in. Wow, he just immediately daggers, and now the Shackle Shot can come. The Shackle Shot will come. They will burn. They will take a lot of damage, and immediately brought down so much damage. They walk in and they walk out. That's so broken. Ysera jumping forward. He will look for Cuckoo. It's a low level blink. It's also a low level Shackle. Fate Bolt. They will get it. One more level 2 Fate Bolt. They will catch him now. Enough damage. They'll toss him back down. Cordo blast that across. They will get it. Casil now in trouble. Butting up. Is there a magic stick charges? No, there aren't. And the right click's coming in. The Splinter Blast, interesting usage of it. Coming out, get hit by the Fate Bolt. No, he will not. Jeez. Does not stick around long enough for that. And Ysera gonna be really sad that he didn't have mana there. Could have gotten a second kill, but at least they get the Queen of Pain. So 9 and 5 now is the kill score. The Snake will actually deflect a lot of farm back over to Chibix. Their gold graph, let's look at it. 6,000 gold. Let's bring it over to net worth. We've got 4 Radiant heroes right at the top. That's not good. Needless to say, of course, a lot of you guys would be telling me no shit, but that's what it is. That's what it is. 4 top net worths. Even the offlane roaming Bounty Hunter is farming better than the Radiant. Wow, this guy has no farm at all. Ysera really wanted to play Brood Mother, but a Raging Potato, he's coming in for another kill. Okay, he's diving deep for this though. The Queen coming in, it misses the Scream though. Shackle will miss. Pelosin takes a lot of damage, but the Snowball coming in, he's gonna look for that Wind Ranger. He will find it, and you can actually use your Ice Path in this. You'll punch the Wind Ranger into the sky, but the Focus Fire comes out. There's so much damage. Screaming in, Cuckoo in trouble. They'll catch the Cuckoo. Queen of Pain, the Sonic Wave will destroy the Rubik. Cuckoo getting caught out, he will feel that. And Jesse Vash though, getting trapped there by the shards. They will slow him down with dust. They see him, they ball him in. Oh, that's a fast train to hell, Jesse Vash. Welcome. It's a tri-gank, and it's not going to be pleasant. Welcome. Death dust. Oh, Pelosa dropping low. The Shuriken toss. Ooh, that was close. Raging Potato looking for the water. Pelosin felt his butt cheeks rippling there in that through that power shot, but that close. He lost a few butt hairs. Interesting image in your mind, I'm sure, but you know it is late here. I'm allowed to use such descriptions, so still, I think that was as good as it could have gone. They get Bounty Hunter and a Queen of Pain for a Rubik dive. Tuska surviving that fight was a great job. And now Tuska throws out the Ice Shards. Rayur is still farming the bottom lane. This Drow Ranger has remained relatively untouched. This Rubik is about to feed some hard kills. Or is he? Or is he? Tracked up. Ember Spirit says, surprise, suckers. Cuckoo is gonna get caught out, but jeez, he's so low. But the Fate Bolt though, so much damage. Jeez, well, Cuckoo, he will pay. Will he pay though? Ysera getting strafed down here by the Drow Ranger. Will bail out his friend Cuckoo. And Rayur coming into the nick of time to save his buddies. And Bomberman, He does pop his ultimate form, so he will have Illuminate at the ready for himself. He will chalk himself up. And Casil, he does have that ultimate now. We're going to have that Frozen Sigil, slowing down a Ice Dragon, cause logic. And Pelosin looking for targets. They're going to relocate someone in. Who's it going to be? It's gonna be Medusa. So they want to bring her back up. And are there any stacks though? Any ancients? Nope, they've been warded off. Any? Nope, no stacks at all. So 0 stacks from SGR. Would like to see some stacks for them. Ryo farming up the ancients with his Mask of Madness. It does seem like 6.83, 6.82-ish. But pause. Is it smoke break? GG. Okay. So minor misclick. So fat fingered F9. Jesse Vash. Gotta buy mechanism. So he's going for the Greaves Bounty Hunter build. Pelosin hasn't managed to afford much. He is going Blink Dagger. Okay. Going Blink Dagger first. I think he could really use the early initiation. Jesse Vash is gonna spot out Shibix with a curse. They could actually find this one. They curse her. And they actually get the kill. The silence will come as well. Running out of mana. And chakra him up. Chakra him up. Get that gaze. Get that gaze. Very important to get that gaze. Oh, he does. Oh, he gets a save. Is there a gaze coming out? Gaze? Gaze, my friend. He doesn't have mana. But he's never mind. The snowball has baited enough of that damage. And the shield saves his life. And that was amazing save. Amazingly safe there. They lose the queen for a Rubik, and that was as good as it was gonna get. They even get the kill over on that Tusker, so he will have that. He will have that Blink Dagger ready now if he wants it. 2,000 gold. Why would you buy? It could be a Shadow Blade, but I would say Blink Dagger. We'll see. What's it gonna be, my friend? Ka-ching. There we go. Blink Dagger, and Jesse Vash. It's got 472 gold. Well, Jesse Vash, he's having a good time here. He's nearly afforded half of his mechanism and is on his way to Greaves. Medusa coming in. But the thing is that they're playing for the long game, so you have to be careful. If you're Mineski, you gotta end this one fast. You can't throw too many fights because after a while, this Ember Spirit is gonna get so huge, it'll be difficult.
Every coin helps.
And Ember Spirit, 1,800 gold, going for that boost of Travel Greed once again. The snake will tase over. It will be Shibix getting constant mana gain from this Cord of Light. Cuckoo going for Staff of Wizardry. A potential Eels pickup. Is there any silence though? There isn't any silence. So, not sure what the Staff of Wizardry is for. Could be Dagon, but Dagon sounds throwy to me. I haven't seen a Dagon in a long time. And still no stacking coming out from SGR. Very good warding coming out from the Filipinos. And Mineski have been diligent in securing farm advantage over the enemy. But one thing they have not been securing is, of course, their hero lives. Although they are ahead 7,500 gold, they have been losing their lives here and there. It is going to be an Academ Scepter. Okay. No use. Well, Rubik, he does have level 6 now. He is about to find something to steal. Will he steal? He steals Curse. Okay, he throws the Casil on the high ground. Even gets him a free D wall. He says thanks. Casil will be grateful for that, but he can fly. It's fine. So he won't get cliffed. And Sarah gets the boots of travel. So the greed is coming, and he's gone for the same build every single game.
Tower is under attack.
Queen blinks backwards, fearful of some initiation. We have Winter's Curse at the ready here. Sentry Ward is plopped down in case there's any kind of funkiness that's going to be happening. And Cuckoo.
Radiant's top tower
5, 3, and 2 now. He's thrown a bit too many of his lives, but the double damage here on Drow Ranger once again will secure a Aegis for... Wait, what? Okay, wow, okay, I thought they destroyed it. So, looks like the Queen will pick up that Aegis. He has a tendency to dive a little bit deep, so getting that Aegis will be perfect for him. But Cuckoo, he's looking for the Medusa again. And yeah, he's going to dive very deep in because of that Aegis, not fearing death for now. Oh, they chain up the dragon. Is there going to be a Winter's Curse? Hey, Winter's Curse follows and bashes his own teammate. Traitor! And now the double damage on Ryo could be pretty big. The track there is going to be good. The Gust will get him out. He does bottle away. He nearly goes down. And they both bail out of there. So they force a few TPs. And okay, Queen of Pain getting caught out. He did silence as well. Good steal there. Will actually bail him out. The Gust preventing the Sonic Wave. And overall, I think a good escape. They make space for the Deucer, and they have Caudle to bring people down to the bottom lane. But Wind Ranger, he's got his Academ Scepter. It's Slasher's way. Who's he bringing in? And Potato thinks otherwise. They do see him though. Oh, Ambush Spirit. Coming in. We have Boots of Travel. He's got his full set ready. He's got 3 points in the chains. And we have Tusker coming in as well. He has the Blink Dagger ready. And overall, not gonna be an issue here, but the TPs are off cooldown, so they could be coming in. Drow has no TP for 14 seconds. The Queen doesn't have a TP, so they could be jumping her. They will jump Wind Ranger. This could be bad. They go in there. They're gonna power shot. They're gonna find the shots, and they will actually find her. They chain her up. They ball her in, and they punch her into the sky. There's a silence as well. Good silence from Cheese. You might have wanted to steal a better Skibell, but I think Gus is excellent for this game. Wind Ranger, Queen of Pain can all really fall to the silence. Well-placed silence could end the game here, or end the engagement for the Dire if used well. And Bounty Hunter is a mech, just something to point out. He does track. I think track is certainly a good thing, but now the Sonic Wave comes out. Easy pickings, and that's free gold. Caudle will call someone back. He will actually call his pal away, and it will save his life. Pelosin finds an invisibility rune, and they will save their tower. So they're sticking again as 5, whereas Ysera says, I'm just gonna push. Rubik telling Ysera to just push with his Boots of Travel. So we'll see how fast he gets that Claymore into a Battle Fury. I think that's what he needs to stay in this game. And now Pelosin gonna blink away. Track is gonna be annoying, but you know what's more annoying? The Illuminate. Gonna be missing though. Oh no, getting caught out. 3 seconds left to that Sonic Wave. You have to go for the punch. Yep, he has to go for the punch. He goes for the punch, but he might pay instead. Oh, look at that. Bouncy balls. Oh, good dodge on that Sonic Wave as well. But he's going to roll into the enemy team. So, oh, wow. And he even blinks out of there. He gets the same. Okay, jeez. Gets cursed. And he melts. Caudle buys back into the game. And I can agree with that. Cuckoo just going very aggressive, especially with that Academ Scepter. And this could be a quick game if they're not careful about this. The track, it will reveal Caudle. Caudle's in a lot of trouble. They will go with the ice. They will punch up that Jesse Vash. Jesse Vash still has track. He tracks up the enemy team. Ember Spray coming in. Cuckoo getting caught out. There's your Aegis. He could be running out soon. They silence Ysera. Ysera out of mana, but he kills Drow Ranger. Jesse Vash gets caught by the ice shot. Ysera on his way out. The Splinter Plus. It will hit him. It will be enough. And the Cuckoo, he does have Sonic Wave. He does get him. He even catches the Caudle at the back end of play. The buyback from the Tusker. They will get the tier 3 tower. Are you sure you want to stick around? He will actually lose his mana here. They're going in. He rolls in. He finds the Wind Ranger. He goes in there. Shots are in as well. 3 seconds left on that punch. The lift out. Is there a steal? There is a steal. It's going to be Cold Embrace. It will be useful for some targets. But Cuckoo, having respawned from that one, he's going to blink away. They lose 4 heroes for tier 3 tower. 1 hero buyback or 2 hero buybacks. Actually, no. Was Amber Spirit buying back as well? Amber bought back. Oh, he bought back without dying, but it's a lot of his gold wasted. And he is going Yasha first. So he's going Manta because of that. Because of the silence that keeps hitting him. So he'll be lacking in terms of damage, but he'll make up for survivability. So I guess survivability comes first, because if you're dead, can contribute to any of the damage that you'll be tossing out. And a good thing to note, of course, the Medusa wasn't really in the fight the last game either.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And Jesse Vash with that Guardian Greave gonna just run around, and they're posturing on the enemy side. They're looking to make some noise here in the jungle, and all of them are missing on the map. Chivix has shown himself a little bit on the bottom lane, trying to get some farm, but Jesse Vash is just not running back into this territory, so they will not be getting any kills out of that. Ysera will toss a spirit into the river to get some farm, get some safety in. Meanwhile, Ryo, it's got Sanjin Yasha, it's got his ultimate orb, and Raging Potato, the double nulls, and Academ Scepter seems to be working out for him. No Rexes are lost just yet, but it's still 10,000 for that Drow Ranger and only 7k for the Medusa. Chivix.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They will take this tier 1 tower in trade. Will they get it as a trade though? The glyph is up, the Fate Bolt comes in, and they will start chipping away at this tower, but the Wind Ranger clears towers a lot faster than you can, and the smoke comes out. So they're gonna go wrap in from the back. Will they get it though? Shibix needs your gaze to really work out well. Here comes the Queen. They will lose the Llama. Rip in pieces Llama. This is not the way you play this game. Cheese will get the cart. They lose their Courier. They lose their Rubik, but they will bail out their pals. And what does the Courier have? It doesn't have much, but he will give a lot of gold away. And Ysera back to farming again. Does he have a backline Spirit? Nope, he does not. So maybe want to put one of those down and well, keep himself alive for a little bit. Yeah, he'll throw one back. And Pelosin, 1,200 gold. Double damage again. These guys just keep getting the double damages. And Drow is already buffing everyone by 61 damage. So even this Wyvern is hurting.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Just be very careful here. Ysera doesn't have his item just yet, but Ryo, he's got plans for this Ember Spirit. And there's this Observer Ward, so Ysera already ready to hit the button, and he will. So Ryo knew that something was up, so he didn't really go for the engagement there, in case it was a trap. And then Spirit just bait out of it. 2,900, is that instant rapier? No, it's an ultimate though. So going for the Skadi. Yeah. Skadi is a tanky build, and I guess they do need a tank to soak up the frontline attacks. Mineski, they're going in. They don't have any Aegises, but they do have quite a bit of firepower going their way. The Sigil slows them down. And Tusker will be the one getting caught out. Oh no, gaze! Oh man, this guy doesn't gaze fast enough, and the ball coming in. There will the ball in. They'll actually get Medusa though. Medusa goes down before the snowball can save it. Now Pelosin would have died for nothing to try and save his teammate. This Medusa is always out of position. And now without Medusa, without the gaze, they could be in a lot of trouble. At trouble of losing Rexus even. Ryo, he's gonna come in, but they're gonna destroy that range creep. But this range barracks is just gonna go down. The melee Rex as well. They lose Rexus because of that. They will glyph it up to try and help it out a little bit. But that's all they can do. The wave comes out. It does do a little bit of damage, but it doesn't do enough. And cheese on that Rubik. Haven't seen too many spectacular plays from him just yet. But I think Mineski are going to be happy with what they came for. It is game number 3. They are doing really well. They might actually secure that. Whoa! We steal True Short Aura. Okay. Kodo gets 12. Medusa gets 12. No one else gets 12. But Rubik doesn't have marksmanship, so he'll not be able to steal that. Jessivash finds himself 4 staff. And Ryo going for Io Skadi. So Sanjin Yasha Skadi is the tank ranger. Drow tanker more like, and it's gonna be pretty good. He will be able to just not use frost arrows and rely on something else. Jessivash still holding back on the items, has only that 4 star for mobility. 20,000 gold lead. Mineski looking to knock SGR into the lower bracket. No buybacks on the board except for Medusa. The guy's useless anyway right now. So even buying back would be pretty pointless. Cuckoo, Sonic Wave, Lincoln Sphere. I don't think Lincoln Sphere blocks Punch though. I'm not sure how Punch works, because Punch works kind of like an AWP effect. So if you blink Punch, it could do some work. Smoke broken, Pelosin. Oh, he gets himself tagged. And we have to track now onto Pelosin. Got TPON. Wind Ranger. Building towards that BKB once again. And the Roshan is up. So they're gonna go Roshan, and then they're gonna go for the death push. And the way things are looking, that Rax being gone, SGR look to be in dire straits. So, wow, Roshan shooting so slowly. And down he goes. This is scary, to say the least. Let's forward.
Top tower is under attack.
Cuckoo.
Don't mind if I do.
Ryo going down to the bottom lane. Finds a singular range creep. And now they're just tagging them up because, you know, after the Bounty Hunter nerf, it's not as easy to tag up all the enemy heroes because of the lack of vision. You only have the vision at them themselves, not in their vision range around them. So that's a big nerf to Bounty Hunter, but the gold is sometimes still too good to pass up. And track, although it used to be very good, it's still really good now because of the gold. It's less effective at scouting, but it's good for tracking movements of your ally carriers. Because based on what they're doing, you can actually guess what they're doing there. Wind Ranger, meanwhile, picks off Ember Spirit. 60 seconds on the sidelines. He does have buyback, but that'll be 2,000 gold that he will not be spending. Oh, Ryo gets pushed very far front. And what do we steal here? We steal Trek. No, we steal Windwalk. So we have an invisible Rubik that could do some funky stuff, but I don't know how much good that was gonna do. They're gonna punch in one of the illusions, immediately ball away to that low ground, and the shots will come in, block off Cuckoo. They're still going for that high ground. The Kodo gonna continuously spam the blast out, and Jesse Bosch will take that. Yep, it will be Ryo as well. The Greaves goes in, the Snake bounces onto one hero, Gushin, and now the Chibix gets stuffed out once again. The ball, will he save his teammate? Yes he will, but it's not gonna be enough. And now they blink away, Pelosi, not enough damage. They're gonna trap in the Drow Ranger. He does have Aegis of the Immortal, he doesn't care. The BKB has been deployed here for the Wind Ranger. He's gonna focus down the tier 3 tower. That's your last line of defense between you and your mid racks. And once again, I feel that this Ysera boost to travel. A lot of players go use to travel. It just really slows you down. You're unable to defend your base if you get ended on too early. The chains comes out, and the buyback comes in as well. There's your gaze, finally. Gets the gaze, stuns them in. That will be the Wind Ranger going down or not. Just kidding. Ryor gonna go hard onto the Rubik. He's healing up. The Guardian grieves. The Queen of Pain finds Bomberman, and now they're all in the back foot. The Medusa does no damage whatsoever. He's gonna try and punch Ryo into the sky, but double kill, triple kill, everyone's dying. Chibix dies as well, one by one. GG! Freedom tap out. They're done with this game. Ryo loses his Aegis, but that is about that. And SGR, they tap out of this very disgustingly short game. 28 minutes, and Mineski, they run down the enemy with 3 girls, or rather 4 girls. Wyvern is also a girl, 500-year-old girl. But Bounty Hunter with the 4 girls worked out for them. It was a terrible start, but I feel like the Rubik really messed up when he didn't trap the Wind Ranger on the cliff. Could have gone with one other hero to ensure that the Wind Ranger stayed level 1 for a long time and allowed their own carry to farm the hell out of that game. But no, they did not. They lost tempo here, they lost tempo there, and in the end it just crumbled around them. They didn't capitalize on their mistakes, and I feel like Chibix is not a Medusa guy. He just doesn't feel that hero, and it does show in this game. 1-8, a lot of his Medusa plays were not Medusa style. They're more aggressive, like when you play an anti-mage or a Weaver. So it's a shame. They will drop into the lower bracket, so Mineski secure themselves a spot in the grand finals. Just one more step away. One more to go to play in Singapore in the Suntec Convention Center. And that is it. Our best of 3 for today. It will be done. We'll be having one more BO1, a TNC. No, not TNC. I keep getting the names wrong. It will be TNC. Alright, TNC versus Space Creators. One more Pinoy team gonna be playing versus the Australian squad. So if you're an Aussie fan, you might want to stick around for this one because it's elimination. It's a BO1. Loser goes home. And it'll be pretty brutal. I think TNC are the team to look out for. But then again, the Australians always have something up their sleeves because of all the stuff they know in Australia. So excited for that. And Mineski, congratulations to them. We'll sit in the winner bracket and look down upon the mortals duking it out in the lower bracket tomorrow and the day after. So we'll see them in the grand final day, which is Thursday. Today's Tuesday. And yeah, 2 more days to see Mineski again. Congratulations to all Pinoy fans out there. I'm Lysander. If you like my casting, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitch, top right corner. And I'll see you guys in the last best of 1 for tonight, coming up in just a few moments.